Ladies and gents, welcome back. We are back. Been a long time, but we're super stoked to be back. Everyone since the past episode 30 tonight is very exciting. Before we kick off, we actually have some announcements tonight, some plugs to go on before we start off. Our own Adam here has started his Savage Bear podcast, which is kicking off in a few weeks. What date is that?
It will be the 6th of next month. Savage Bear podcast is going live. We're running Pathfinder 2e, going through the Extinction Curse adventure path, and it's going to be quite raw because we're still learning the rules as we're going through. But it's such a fun adventure. I'm really excited, and we've already played a few sessions, and I get the feel that Josh and Kyle, who are joining me on that, and Bray from Strange Aeons, by the sounds of it, they've been enjoying it too, so I'm pretty keen.
We've been having a blast so far, the first 2 or 4 episodes rather that we've recorded, so looking forward to that. So hitting Spotify and all good podcasting networks on the 7th of April. 6th of April?
I think I have a... Yeah, 6th of May.
6th of May, sorry.
Yeah, that's right. I have up to 15 options, but I think I'm probably going to go with the main 6 at first, and if people want them on the other ones, I'm going to throw it on there too.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And secondly, I'm kicking off my Patreon this time next Friday. So I'm going to be doing, I've got a new YouTube video series going up called Eberron Historian. Going to be some deep dives into the history of certain aspects of Eberron, which will probably be like bi-monthly or something. I don't know. It took me a while to make the first one, so we'll see how it goes. But we'll be able to support the production of these videos and pick up some free maps, and also paid patrons will be getting music and ambience that I've composed to go along with said maps. The first month, next month, I'm aiming for 2 a month, but it might end up just being 1. Will be the Shadow Marches Bayou, which you will see on screen right now for the boys to have a run around in.
Yay! Can we run around? Yeah, we can. Woo!
Oh my god. So beautiful. Look at it.
Wow.
And I can say I got a little bit of a teaser, like a 30-second to maybe 2-minute run of that history. Oh, it's spicy. I love it. It's very, very good.
So you'll be able to pick up this map for free. He's in the toilet. You'll be able to pick up this map for free, and paid patrons will be able to pick up the music and ambience that is playing as separate tracks, so they can be mixed to your liking, starting next month. But more on that next Friday. For now, let's go back to 4th there.
Oh man.
Hey, let's kick it off. Can we get the intro music?
Oh shit. I knew there was one thing I forgot. Someone start singing.
It's been a while, guys.
Someone else narrate. Someone else do the narration.
Last time on Tales of Pesh.
I am not a robot. How dare you? I am so sorry, Josh.
It's okay.
I can throw on my T-Pain voice mod.
Yeah, go on.
Do it.
Do a quick slap rap.
Yeah! Jack Sparrow!
This is Orkies.
This is not awkward at all, Josh.
How's everyone
it's-
been?
Yeah, what's
I've
going
been
on?
good. Been way too many.
I feel like it's been that long since I've played D&D. I almost forget how to play. What's a D20?
Wait, are we playing D&D?
I thought we were just having a good chat, but yeah.
I thought we were playing. I can't think of anything quick enough to say.
Well,
Vampire the
then,
Masquerade. All right, here we
yeah.
go. Almost clicked the Christmas intro.
Where we last left off, you arrived in the nation of Karnath, stepping off the lightning rail in the city of Korth, the location of the headquarters of the Tower of the 12, and pride and joy of the nation of Karnath. You entered the city at behest of Parker, your friend and confidant, who provided you with fake IDs to get past customs, and then consolidate yourselves at a local tavern, now your makeshift headquarters, before investigating the murder scene of a local noble family by, supposedly rumored, a group of cultists. They were butchered in their basement. You stealthed your way into the house, discovering that something had indeed been taken from the basement of this this noble family. The next step, you headed to the local morgue to examine the bodies. Zero making great use of his Speak with Dead spell and discovering a note hidden in the stomach of the patriarch of the Eberron Lark family. Discovering that whoever these people are, these cultists who the head of Eberron Lark named the Transcended Flesh, had stolen from his house blueprints, plans to the Undercity underneath Korth, the tunnels, sewers, and aqueducts, and a place called Mordane's Legacy. You returned to the Lost Bulwark, the tavern in the Low District Ward. It is 4 p.m. in the afternoon, and the rest of the afternoon is yours. What do you want to do?
Well, it is my professional opinion that now is the time to panic!
What are you thinking, Zero?
Bags over our head.
In your actual professional opinion.
Sorry, are we still... We've left the morgue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, these... You know... cultists, whoever they are,
Hmm.
you know, they've taken the plans to... Oh god, to the, like, you know, the foundations of the city, and, you know, I'm sure they're related to, you know, the people we've been chasing all across Breland.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, two guesses what they're gonna do. They're gonna have green stuff, and they're gonna spike it into the city's waterways, and the whole fucking city's gonna...
Do we alert the authorities that this might happen, or do you think that'll be too much of a scare?
I mean, what are they going to do?
No, I don't
What
even
would
know.
you do if random people came up to you and said that people were going to overtake the city with bloody...
Plus, but
Yeah.
like, this is where this is where Oren and I forget the guy from House Jarasco,
Colin.
like, this is where they're based. We have no idea kind of what levels of government have been compromised here. Like, we can't rely on anybody except for ourselves and probably Parker and his friend.
No, I think you're right. So do we investigate ourselves then? If we think they're going after the water source, we may have to find out what the water source for the town is.
I mean, we've got to do something.
It might not be exactly that. Plus, he mentioned Mordane's legacy, whatever that is.
We find out what that means.
Do we have more than a last name? More? Do we have a last name? That's what I meant to ask. Don't know. Why
Ciro's history check gleaned that he believes that it could refer to Mordane the Fialan, a member of House Fialan, and that used to be member of the 12, that was kicked out of the 12 for some reason unknown to Zero.
Maybe this is something that we need to research. Gather some information about.
Does it matter?
Well, I guess not particularly.
Well, it's better than nothing, though. Everyone only got
Hmm.
leads.
If on the way finding some more information about it, we might get a glimpse of a name or location, or perhaps a scheme that they were suspicious of. Like why they were kicked out in the first place. They could have been doing something related to this, or they could have been kicked out because they found out something about this, and the other 11 families were involved.
We know how long ago they were kicked out?
Yeah. Do I remember that?
Would it have been recent or a long time ago?
It was a long time ago. Yeah.
Okay, well then.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, well I was not aware of that issue, so it's probably less likely then. I still think our best bet is to find out what the town's water source is and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Worst comes to worst, we walk around the day or the night in. I haven't looked outside, so I don't quite know. Spend the
Late
evening.
afternoon, mate.
Okay, well, thank you. Sorry, I sneezed and I can't remember much. It's all the embalming fluids. It's going straight to my head. If we were to explore the water source, I'm expecting like an aqueduct or something similar. Find out if there's an operation going down there, and if not, then we know it's not the water source. That's something we can tick off. But I feel like we can only take this to the authorities if we have some solid evidence, not he said, she said, which is what we currently would be giving them.
Well,
I mean, first of all, Josh, from looking at this map, do we know what the town's water source is?
You could assume it's just drawn from wells and aqueducts.
Okay, so no flowing rivers or anything, necessarily.
Well,
It's
I mean, that's the
underground.
river.
No central source as well.
Yeah, but this is a saltwater river. Oh no, I guess it is a freshwater river, right?
Let me just consult the map really quick.
That's right. Because if worst comes to worst, if we do believe it's coming from the river, then we just need to find, a source coming from the river inward.
It is
So if they're in the
fair-
docks,
fairly close to the sea. I'd say it wouldn't be
salty
Yeah.
enough.
completely
I-
fresh water. Yeah.
I assumed that they wouldn't have this water as their drinking supply.
No.
But the Khan River coming from the north, perhaps.
I'd say it's brackish at
Who
that
knows?
point, and it's mostly drawn from underground.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
we're just
okay.
gonna have to. We're just gonna have to go underground and check
Well-
it out.
I mean, if there's no one main water supply, then it's probably unimportant.
Possibly. We need to talk to a civil engineer.
actually, it's funny you mentioned about going underground. Every time we run into these people, it's always been underground.
Well, again, another reason to go down there. And if we go into a collection of water holes, I think that's better than going into a sewer, which you guys have bad experience in. So this will be slightly different environment, a little bit cleaner, hopefully.
Well, should we tell Parker before we head down?
It might be worth giving him the evidence that we have and see if he's got a better move forwards.
I agree.
To Parker. Let us
Yes.
sally forth.
What's the plan then?
Well, it's not so good, really. The family that we investigated, yeah, we've uncovered some more evidence that so the Irvin Lark family, they had history with like the original construction of the city, and they possessed plans for the foundations and the undercity of Korth. You know, like it's sewerage cisterns, aqueducts. You know, who knows what else. And the people who murdered him stole that. So the plans, you know, the maps of the Undercity. So, you know, clearly whatever they're planning involves that. Either they're looking for something down there, or they need that to coordinate, you know, whatever their next step is. So
If it's a water supply they're after, it'd be Ringbriar all over again, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna head down there now, and well, we need to head down there soon, but we just don't know who in this city we can trust. Like, preferably we would be able to find someone with some kind of, you know, knowledge that could at least point us in the right direction or help us kind of navigate our way down there.
Parker turns to the barkeep. How about it, Falco? Know anyone who would know how to get access to the sewers, aqueducts? I can't say I'm sure. I can tell you we draw our water from one of the wells. I can't see any clear way down there.
Others will just kind of lean into Zero as soon as he says, "We've got some water here." Say, Zero, do you think it'd be worth checking the current water just in case it's already started? Is there any way to check the water?
I just want to quickly look around at like the rest of the patrons. I mean, if there's an easy way to check.
Hmm? Are you looking for something in particular? Or?
I just want to see, you know, is anyone starting to, you know, look feverish or, you know, have those classic symptoms that are like the early onset of this like aberrant material?
No, everyone in the bar seems normal.
And as far as we are aware, kind of the onset of that sort of stuff is like within 24 hours, right? Like when they start to feel sick.
Yeah, it seems those 24 hours. Oh, you mean from time of ingestion?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could deduce that.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
It's pretty quick after.
Yeah, I think we would know already if it was here. Or at least in this part of the city anyway.
Falco sort of gives his dragon mark on the side of his face a little scratch. Maybe in the old ruins. Could be a fair place to start. Although I hear they're full of goblins lately.
The ruin.
Yeah. Over other side of town. Community ward against the hills. There's old Dakani Ruins. And during the war they were used as storage, and as soon as they were cleared out, around 2 years ago, a group of goblins moved in. And they've been building up a little shanty town in there ever since.
Well, why not? It's worth investigating. If worst comes to worst, there might even be somewhere that we, you know, patient zero. Why not infect a group of goblins and then get them to attack the town? That way you're hands off of any blame.
I mean, let's not go jump into too many conclusions just
No,
yet.
I'm just saying. But probably what someone in that position might do, perhaps. But I mean,
if nothing else, it's worth investigating, right?
100%. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's worth. Do we do that now, or should we have the night's rest and then head out in the morning?
I think we can't afford to wait.
All right.
Every hour we wait, who knows how much of a head start they already have on us. They might already know what they're looking for.
This thing's pretty quick. I think we are. I agree with Zero. We got to get on it ASAP as possible.
As soon as possible.
Yeah. ASAP, if you will.
Yeah, ASAP possible. Alice will just kind of take a deep breath and just kind of relax a little bit, and she will use her arcane recovery, so she gets some spell slots back. She opens her eyes. All right, let's go.
Alright, so you're heading across town to the community ward?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Before we go, sorry, what's the name of the barkeep here? Falco?
Falco.
I like draw him and Parker in. I'm like, it's probably a good idea to draw up as much water as you can now.
Fill bathtubs.
Like, I don't know what these guys are planning, but once it hits, if it is what we think, and if it hits the water supply, you know, you won't know until it's too late.
Should we be telling people about this?
No.
I don't know. We don't know if this is what's happening, and more importantly, you know, there are powerful people here who are in on this. If we alert them to the fact that we are onto them, you know, they might just disappear. Or they'll know that we're here and they'll come looking for us if they don't already. Like, I think I don't know.
I think I agree with Sarah. There's no point panicking.
We have no
Everyone.
firm evidence.
Yeah.
I think is what we're all trying to say, and there's no point in putting up a worry for it to just come back onto us. So,
Well,
It could accelerate the plans of the cult as well. So
yeah, it could accelerate them, or, you know, Parker, if they catch wind that we're looking for them and they go to ground, you know, who knows where they might disappear to and regroup. Like, if we lose them now, we might not be able to pick up the trail again.
All right. Well, I'll pull up a few extra casks then.
sounds good. Right. Shall we, gentlemen?
All right, we'll hopefully we'll be back.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
You know what to look for,
Thank you.
Parker. Keep an eye out for anyone,
Tentacle.
you know, starting to show symptoms.
Will do. Alright, so you leave the wall of the low district ward and head across town. Takes about half an hour. You arrive over in the community ward. You make your way towards the bluff, the cliff that leads up to the Holy Crown and High Court ward at the back. And you see, as you approach, this high cliff has what appears to be two sets of giant skeletal hands carved into the edge of them. And down below, you can see there does indeed appear to be some ruins and caves in the sides of the cliff, dotted with torchlights and cooking fires over the top of the buildings of the community ward as you approach. You see the streets in front of them. It's seems to be like a poor to middle class merchant district. The shopkeepers seem to be packing up for the day. As you get to the last row of houses and past them, standing at the foot with the cliff and the carved skeletal hands towering up above you, you can indeed, in the shadows, hear sort of the laughing and the chattering of goblins.
Yes.
You see at the base of the wall, there does appear to be what is basically a shanty town has been set up against it, surrounding these entrances and caverns. As you begin to make your way in, you You begin to draw attention from these goblins, sort of sitting out the front of their tents, stoking, cooking fires, getting dinner going. Some of them just barely give you a second look. Some of them give you the stink eye as you pass by. What would you like to do?
Rock.
Hmm.
Are you saying anything? What are the goblins saying?
What do you mean? What are they saying?
Yeah, you hear anything? Keep your wits about you. Trust his dream.
I haven't been listening, mate. Alright, I'll start listening into what the goblins are saying, even though my goblin is kind of terrible.
Roll a perception check.
Well, it's better than mine.
Perception.
And mine.
11.
You don't hear much specifics really. Some of them's like disapproving remarks, but what you do notice is that most of them seem to be speaking just the common form of goblin, and some of them you do hear shreds every now and then of that sort of antiquated Dakani language that you heard back in the ruins,
Through
back in
my-
Drum,
Yep.
through the dream.
Through the
Which you've,
called the Ulka.
yeah, which you've obviously never heard uttered by urban goblins before.
And I don't understand that, do I?
Not fully. Like it's like an
like a
older,
Like a
dialect.
feeling more than anything.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. But this is unusual that I notice that they're speaking in that
In
kind
that
of old
in that
school goblin.
dialect of goblin, yeah. You never
Alright.
never heard goblins in Shan speak it before. Put it that way.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask if you would have heard it in Shan, but
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I'll keep that to myself. For now. Yeah, they're not too happy that we're here, but I mean, who would be? We're invading their community,
Yeah.
right?
True. Just keep it set as you make it hostile.
We'll keep moving. Just ignore them, I think.
Really good plan.
Alright, Alice is going to just be scanning while she's walking around. She's got like her right
we're gonna be
hand
very
just kind of like
perceptive.
resting. I'm not very perceptive at all. Just resting. Her hand's resting next to her rapier just in case something kicks off.
Yeah, Ronan's expecting a fight, so he's on alert.
So what exactly do you want to do? Do you just want to approach one of the entrances to the cliff, or do you want to look for like a?
Can I do a perception check to see any entry points or anything across the shanty town from our position?
I mean,
See what options we have.
You can see several.
Several.
Just depends what you want to do.
Does anyone look more ornate than the others?
There does seem to be this main entrance that looked as though once upon a time, millenniums ago, would have been like this grand, wide double doorway, with marble columns surrounding it, and statues that have faded over time and bas reliefs carved around it. It seems,
Of course.
you can see out the front of that there is actually what appears to be goblin security guys that have daggers sheathed on their hips, standing with their arms crossed. They even seem relatively well equipped. Their armor is actually quite nice, and the sort of, it has like a small dwelling built out the front of it, sort of attached to it, like some kind of gatehouse.
Okay, so looks like a place that we would want to go to if you want to speak to someone important.
Or somewhere that we'd like to sneak into. I can turn, for instance, be worth maybe turning Rook invisible, assuming as he can understand the language a lot better than the rest of us, and he can sneak on in there.
I have a bit of a different idea.
Yes.
I mean, I can still go invisible if you want, but I want to see if any of them recognize my dream key.
Oh,
Well, give it a go.
I
If worse
just-
comes to worse.
I want to be kind of innocuous about it, if that makes sense.
Well, how about we just walk up to the big door and see if we can talk to the leader? We're not,
Yeah.
not to provide harm. I don't see any need for us to lie to them. So.
Josh, what does this? What does my ulker look like? Is it a brooch?
It's a small gold. Well, let me just double check what. Well, I can't remember what precious metal it was, but it's a small. It was either bronze or gold, I think. Like a small medallion.
It says on here, iron token inlaid with silver of a Sibirus dragon shard.
Yeah, that's it. So a small like iron medallion with a Sibirus dragon shard embedded in it with silver like trimming on it.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take it out and just hold it in my hand, almost like I don't want people to see it, but deliberately like showing it to people.
Yeah.
These goblins, to see if any of them react adversely or positively towards it.
Okay. As in, like,
Alright.
closer to the gatehouse, or just in general as you walk?
Yeah, as we approach closer and closer towards the center of this area.
Alright. If you make it blatant enough so that the security goblins can like,
yeah,
actually see it, you see him like instantly. You know, they perk up, their eyes narrow. One sort of like glances to the other and gives him like the backwards nod kind of thing, and he sort of leaves his post and goes inside.
Well, I think I stirred some shit up, lads.
I think you might have.
All right, well, let's get ready then.
Let's find out. I'm gonna walk up to the other guard.
Hello there, mate.
Good evening.
I think you lads should just wait there for a minute. We got someone who wants to speak to you.
Oh.
Excellent. We'll wait here.
That's good.
That was easy.
He just maintains like this relaxed position. He's like his eyes are narrowed, and he won't take them off the medallion if you've still got it out, Rook. But he just coolly.
I think I'm holding it kind of like at my side.
Yeah, he's just sort of
not really like in the open.
Coolly remains, leaning against the wall with his arms crossed. The other goblin returns a few moments later. Just sort of returns to his sentry post. A few moments after that, you hear heavy footsteps coming from the dark. You notice that inside there doesn't appear to be that much light. Goblins have dark vision, like the cooking fires are sort of all outside. You see a shadowed figure, very tall, and you hear the sort of clunking of heavy armor. A hobgoblin appears behind him, dressed in what appears to be, from what you've seen in the ruins before, like full Dakani heavy scale armor, from top to bottom, from shoulder down to toe. He has a long ponytail, this sort of grey with age, but he looks no less intimidating. He stands almost taller than any of you, except for maybe Ronan. He sort of walks out and just gazes down at you, Rook, and then the medallion, and then meets your eye. How much?
How much what? Money?
Well, how much do you want for it?
I'm afraid it's not for sale.
Why are you here then?
We're investigating some happenings in the city. Thought maybe we might find some answers in this place.
What answers are you looking for?
There's a faction of people who have been what's the word? They're not being very nice, let's just say that. Making people turn well, they're using other people for their own benefit, and we're trying to find out A, what their purpose is, and B, where they're housed, and we got some information that led us to this area. You don't have any undesirables here, do you?
Undesirables?
People that aren't benefiting the community as a whole, as it were.
I'm afraid not, mate.
Well,
What's
that's
the
all right.
medallion?
If you could point us in the right direction, then we'll be on our way and we'll stop bothering you. Do you know of any entrances to the Undercity?
Well, he sort of
Of
Glan-
course, we'd be
glances back
happy
at
to
the-
compensate you for such information.
that right. In what way?
What do you need?
I'm gonna look down at my dream key.
I'll toss like a platinum piece across my fingers.
I have no need for extra coin. Well, I am an
Well, what
heir
do
of the
you-
Dakani Empire, and that little trinket you got there belongs to me. It's my birthright.
I hate to disagree with a gentleman of your esteem, but this was given to me by a dear friend, and I think they would disagree with that statement you've just been making.
Roll a diplomacy check. Persuasion
Diplomacy
checks.
being
Persuasion, sorry.
18.
Not bad. Good size.
Very nice.
He sort of like just grunts a little bit. Hmm. Well, you ain't selling it, then you got no need to be here. All of you, take a hike. Don't let me see you in these parts again.
I'm gonna look at Zero. Oh, what do I do?
Well,
Ca-
if we hypothetically were willing to part with it, would you have the information that we're looking for?
Of course, mate.
On insight check,
Go
please.
for it.
Come on.
Oh, that's a big roll.
That's a big insight. What do you have for breakfast?
Oh wow.
Good.
he rolled a nat 20 on his deception check and you still beat him. It's just like- you can see there is something distrustful in what he said.
Can you prove it?
How about this?
Can you well, how about if you show us to where we want to go, and when we come back and leave, we can provide you with this trinket as a reward for helping us.
And if we die, you can just pick it off our corpses.
You know where we'll be if we don't come back.
It sounds like you're trying to negotiate. It feels
Yeah,
like
that's pretty accurate.
That's
I've got
exactly what we're trying to
something
do.
that you want.
And we have something that you want.
And that's how negotiation works. We did it, boys.
So why don't you hand it over, and we'll show you what we want, what you want
Well,
to see.
I mean, the thing is, and I apologize if this is out of line, but you see, we have this thing and it's physical and tangible and whatever, and you have maybe got some information, and I don't mean to overstep my boundaries or whatever, but we don't really know you, so we don't know how trustworthy your word is or whatever. So what I'm saying is that it would be better if you show us what we need to see, and then perhaps we can talk about this.
Because
And I'll put it back in my cloak.
Because at this point, what you're offering us is purely theoretical.
Meaning no offense, of course.
Rook, roll a persuasion check and roll it with advantage for everyone sort of.
Persuasion. with
Ganging up on him.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, double nines. That's
Oh,
not
oh.
good.
Did you get a reroll with double nines?
I think I've heard enough of this. He just turns to the goblin guards. He's like, "See him out of the district."
Shit.
He turns around and walks back inside.
I'm gonna look at Zero. Do I give him the thing?
Well, say goodbye to your birthright then.
Well, he's not worth anything to you.
We'll
You can
start
see why
walking
the
away.
Empire fell.
Oh. Oh. That was a bit too far, maybe.
I suppose you really don't want to
Ronan
get
doesn't
back in
quite
touch
understand
with
what
your
we're doing.
ancestors.
He walks into the darkness and disappears.
I'm gonna say
He is
dust-
going to be punching the wall later on.
How far is he away when he kind of disappears into the darkness?
Yeah, like 10 feet or so.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, yeah. I'll just say, well, guess I'll get to know the secrets of the goblins better than he does, and just throw the trinket up and down in my hand.
What's the name of the
Something makes
person
it
you've been
tink,
talking to?
Shink, shink, shink. Oh god. Give me a sec. I can find out.
Because if you
That's all
know, that's definitely
Come on,
you should definitely
Master
name
Chief.
drop.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
You see the two sentry goblins and a few others begin gathering around and sort of just looking menacingly. One of them with like, doing the club, slapping the hand with the club kind of. I think it's time for you to leave.
Yeah, I'm starting to
I'm
get
actu-
that feeling.
I am actually genuinely wanting to know. You are in this district. Yeah, they're in the community ward, right?
They're
Sorry.
in the walls against the community wall, yeah.
In the wards against. Right. So, you guys have absolute authority over the community ward. Is that right? I'm asking this to the goblins.
That's right.
You control the whole district. No one else.
That's right.
I
Well,
wanna
my
have
blood
a-
failed.
Sorry,
I didn't
well,
really...
are you still talking to the madam?
No.
I just want to have a look around. So, that hobgoblin was like clearly quite well off, but like, what's the poverty level of the rest of the goblins here?
You see most of his, like the guys directly out the front are all fairly, well armored as well. You see like piecemeal Dakani armor and weapons with them. It has basically from the walls as it builds. It looks like it's a work in progress. You know what I mean? They're in the middle of building something up. But it doesn't look like poverty is an issue.
Okay, so none of the basically, I'm just trying to ascertain if like we can bribe one of like the regular goblins.
Yeah, do we even need this guy in particular?
Probably not.
Yeah, like this guy, we
Well, I'm
haven't
gonna
had something. this
flash
guy
the
has.
platinum piece in my hand again. Well, if anyone else can tell us what we want to know, we'll be here for at least the next 10 minutes, or however long it takes us to walk out of here.
Mm.
I'm gonna start walking away, and I'll like toss the platinum piece up and down in my hand as I'm walking.
You see like a high pitched voice from somewhere in the crowd of goblins. Like,
You go on then, rich boy. Back to your ward. On back to Crown Home.
Oh my god.
You know what they say, I guess. Poor and content is rich and rich enough.
Well, let's get it.
So yeah, walks
This
off,
shit
and
up.
us three just stand there.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking away.
okay.
You guys coming with?
Oh yeah, of course. Fuck his place.
On our way out, I want to do an investigation check or perception, whichever one is more appropriate.
Mhm.
And I want to look for like entrances to the ruins that are kind of more like well traveled than others.
It seems like mostly like they're there's a handful of them, but they're all like centralized in this one area. Like it doesn't look like there's no outliers or anything like that.
Right, right.
We should just wander in.
Well, I mean they're all occupied, right?
We'll just ask them, hey, do any of you guys have like a random door that leads to somewhere that you've never gone through or don't like going through?
Actually, Josh.
Yeah.
You know how you said there were several entrances? Is there any entrances that aren't guarded?
No.
No, okay, so they're all guarded. All right.
Or even if they're not necessarily guarded, like they're occupied.
There's people
you know?
mingling
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
This is why I said we should go have a chat with the civil engineer.
Maybe we should have a chat with like the local security because I think these guys are illegally squatting.
I mean, that's what I was
And-
trying to get at a little bit.
Yeah,
but
eviction
it sounds
notice.
like they
Look at the
actually run
guys
the
coming
whole
through.
wall.
Because isn't this like a dictatorship? Like, surely they're coming down with iron fists and these green skinned fools.
It is a military dictatorship.
one way.
You're correct.
You know, that's another option. They probably know they're there already, but we could say that no, they were caught selling Pesh or something. See it with my own eyes. Sort of dealings going on. Selling to youths, mostly disgruntled, but it's a
Not a bad
plague.
idea.
We'll start a whole propaganda campaign about the scourge of
Yeah.
the goblin race on the fourth.
Just so we can get access to the other city that may or may not even be here.
Do whole
Sure,
images
sure.
of like us with eggs near firing pans. Like, this is your brain. This is your brain on Pesh. Instead of crying.
Well, I mean, surely there's like, if this is on a fucking river, surely there's like some kind of outflow type thing, right?
In regards to what Josh said, Zero, you do notice that it is unusually lacking in guard patrols that are so like regimented and common in this city, in this general area, close to the
It's like
cliffs.
it's like the police dead zones in London, probably. So much shit happens here that it's just more effective to let them police themselves than
Yeah,
have a
most likely. Or they just
yeah,
don't care,
course.
and they're just
Yeah.
happy to keep them boxed in here.
Or it could be they have like a deal with the head of the guards because they seem to be quite well off with the amount of money they had to be buying all that armor as well. So there
Well, I
could
don't
be
think they
something
bought
sneaky
it. I
going
think they found it.
on. Have you ever seen a goblin with that kind of armor?
That's
He's
why
out
I
of
think
character.
they found it. They definitely didn't buy it.
Yeah, true. Well, they stole it. Or thieving.
What's an heirloom?
With the patrols, Josh, is it just in this particular precinct that the patrols are pretty lax, or is it kind of like everywhere that we've gotten and noticed, considering like the stories that we've heard of Korth?
The community ward seemed like
Yeah.
normal until you got close, like the block or two close to the cliffs.
Yep.
And the guard
Yeah,
patrols
okay, I
just
gotcha.
dropped off.
Yep.
You notice that the shopkeepers around seem to be like very warily closing up for the night, firing windows, doors, and
Right, so it looks pretty rough.
I want to look for like some street urchin. You know the ones.
Disgruntled youths. Disgruntled youths.
disgruntled youths.
Or troubled, if you will.
Roll an investigation check.
There's one.
You do
25.
you do spot. You don't know if they're disgruntled youths, but there's definitely a group of youths. There's like a local like the designated park areas in residential areas kind of thing. In between the buildings, a little greenery area.
Yeah,
a
but I
few of-
don't just want like a group of fucking eshays. I want like the actual like street urchins who,
Dude, we're in the community ward. Any group of youths are gonna be street urchins. Hey, what time is it? It's like 5 o'clock.
5
They should be at
o'clock,
home
yeah.
eating dinner, but home life is so bad they need to stay on the streets, and that's why they're disgruntled. So let's
Anyway, sorry.
talk to them.
That's
Continue.
all right. They seem to be just engaged in some sort of game involving dice. No, what was the dragon ante? I think it was called the national game of Karnath. Or was it dragon chess? It was dragon chess.
3 dragon. Anyway, whatever they're playing.
A bunch of disgruntled youths are just sitting in a park playing chess.
Yeah.
Street
Okay,
chess,
fantastic.
though.
Yeah, that's what I
These
said.
just
They're not
these are my kind
necessarily
of street
necessarily disgruntled, but they are,
They
Definitely
look, they
used.
look pretty, Rook. These are your people.
Fuck off, mate.
You, see if they know anything.
What? Just because I talked to one set of fucking street urchins, you
No,
think I
Fuck,
know?
you think they're gonna talk to me? Some
Yeah,
old
of course
guy.
they're not. You fucking because you're an elitist prick. That's all.
Look, no, stop. I'm sure Zero is merely pointing out your youthfulness, and you're more down with the children.
Thank you, Alice.
No, Rook has told me many times that he used to have to sleep on the street. Like, you can be offended, but it is kind of the truth, though.
Pricks. All right.
How are we pricks when you? I don't.
Look at you now.
Alex will turn to look at Zero and just like roll her eyes. It's like the whole.
That's right. He's young.
youth- young people these days. Oh, no
I
respect.
know. God.
Don't get
No
disgruntled.
respect.
It's okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
what do you want me to ask him anyway?
Well, ask him if we want to know if there's, are they aware of any way to access the sewers or the Undercity, or are there wells that have gone dry in this precinct, whatever?
I guess that last one's a good one.
Like, we just want to try and find a way to get access. I'm sure there are some around.
All right.
Make su-
I'm gonna hook into an alleyway, and then circle back around from a different angle.
Oh, clever.
To meet up with, like, just to try and slide up to where these guys are.
Howdy do, fellow kids.
I like how he's like, how dare you say I can talk to these people, and it does this like mad like fucking like what you do and stuff. I was like, fuck.
exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make my way around from a different.
roll a stealth check to see if you can pull this off.
I'm not necessarily.
I know
trying
you're
to
not
not be
stealthing, but
yeah.
like just to see if you do this without
sure.
like looking like a tit.
Yeah.
There you
Hello.
Hello,
You still
hello, young
look
youngins.
at the 3 kids are like rarely look up at you. They're well dressed, but as most Khans are.
Street
Looks
urchins.
like they're
Mm.
it's called Conqueror, by the way, the game they're playing. Similar to chess.
Right.
They sort of see you coming and begin like hurriedly packing up.
These kids are definitely the wrong demographic.
Got room
Yeah.
for one more.
No. This is the right trust.
guys.
What are you doing? What was that weird walk around thing you did? And who are the other 3 you're with?
That was a wave.
I mean, you guys. All right, Katie. You guys are from this area. I mean, you guys, you know what's up, right? Can't be seen too eager. Can't be seen. Whatever.
That's
Just give me a
British.
seat.
The girl is just kind of like, ew, is that a British accent?
You got something to break against the Brels?
The war? 100 years?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, have we done anything to you in particular, you tit?
They did, the 3 kids just kind of like look at each other, like just they're kind of like, what is wrong with this guy?
What? Have I done anything to you? I just want to chat, is all.
Well, go on then.
Got some coin in there if you answer me properly. Looking for some entrances to the parts of the Undercity. Sneaky
Undercity.
beaky ways in and all. Yeah.
Be careful, the city guard catches a Breland walking around trying to sneak into places where they shouldn't be.
That is actually a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, does that
seems
seem like
awfully
your problem?
spyish to me.
Maybe that's for me to worry about, isn't it? All I'm asking for is information. You get a bit of coin to feed your bellies for the night, right?
One of the boys just sort of like finishes packing up the game, looks over at Yellow, and he's like, Jared, go get Dad.
Tell your daddy can fuck off. all I want is a bit of info, and you fellas seem like you've got the got that kind of stuff that I'm looking for, right?
Zero, Alice, and Ronan, you
not-
see a man closing up like the shop, like adjacent to where you guys are sort of loitering, just sort of finishes locking the door and turns around and just like looks really concerned, like looks over at Rook and the children, looks at you three.
Yeah, we're just plainly standing in the middle of like alleyway, just staring at this conversation happening.
I told you we were not meant to go this way. I said left at the square, but no, you just wanted.
Just standing there talking to himself.
Sorry. I thought this is a shortcut, but I was wrong. So.
Alice is gonna point at Rook and then give like the shopkeeper like a quizzical look, like what the fuck.
The man has he's fairly like intimidating looking for a merchant. He's 6'3". He has like square, bland face with a short beard, and he sort of rushes over to the park real quick. And, children, go home. They sort of like hurriedly like pack up the game and run off. You sort of like he attempts to grab you by the ear, Rook.
I'm gonna duck away. Fuck that dude.
Like, right, you three here.
Alice will stroll on over.
Yeah, I'll stay. I mean, 5 foot away, but
I could tell
Yep.
from your accents that you're out of towners, so no hard feelings here, but look, you're acting very strangely, and this community is on edge lately.
on edge for what particular reason?
There's been people have been going missing. These goblins have been running rampant, probably responsible for the kidnappings. You can't just go approaching children in the dusk, in a park.
All right, well,
Do we look like a goblin?
And frankly, their parents should have come collected them already.
I knew one of their parents.
No, I'm not their bloody parents.
All right.
Thought one called you dad.
He's gonna go get his dad.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'll be confused. Well, all right then. Well then. Look, we're trying to do a bit of national service here. We're trying to find. Fuck it.
Cause
It's like,
missing people.
Yeah, they caused these missing people. We have reason to believe that they are that is connected with the underhive of the city. The under.
Yeah. I mean, cards on the table. The reason we're being a bit coy is because we don't want the people that have done all this terrible shit to know that we're trying to follow them and investigate them and whatnot in case they disappear again.
We're chasing them across the country.
Are you mercenaries or something?
No, we're here on official business. I'm going to show him my fake House Madani like ID papers. Look, we've been contracted to find out what's going on here. Of course, we're from out of town. If it was some,
Look, if you were told to investigate your own city, you would have a bit of, pre-existing prejudice, bias, whatever you want to call it. So you hire someone from interstate.
well, yeah, and also clearly the enclave here is not, they're not cutting.
Look, I don't know much.
We're here to put a stop to this. So anything you could tell us would be appreciated.
I don't know much, but I can point you in the right direction. And I can tell you this. You can do something about this riffraff over at the ruins. I know myself and a few other merchants nearby would probably pay handsomely. Seeing as the city guard doesn't seem to want to have a bar of it.
This is the goblins you're referring to, right?
Yes, the goblins.
Are they considered
what
refugees
problem?
in this city, or are they just setting up shop and
I
slowly
don't
but
know.
surely multiplying?
Everything was fine at the end of the war, or as fine as it could be, and then all of a sudden they appeared once the caves were cleared out of storage, moved in, started building. You seen those eyesores they're erecting?
Why haven't the guards taken care of it.
I don't know. Me and several other merchants have lodged complaints to the local civic, but nothing's been done.
Just to
Alright, we'll take that under advisement. But you said you could point us in the right direction.
Down the road, Stone Swan's butchers. His daughter disappeared.
Alright, well, thank you very much. Apologies
very
for
much.
Thank you,
upsetting
citizen.
the youths. You've done a great service to this country.
He sort of eyeballs the swords on Ronan's waist again. It's like, as I said, we can pay handsomely. And walks off.
Before you go, are there any public restrooms around? Because I gotta go.
She's got a big poo.
Ciro's
Okay.
gonna roll his eyes. It's like,
Oh, I don't know. There's a tavern up the road. Try there.
I'll go there. All right.
Just,
Thanks,
just go
mate.
against a tree. Blame it on a goblin.
Okay, once he's gone and he's like, we're just walking now.
So after that whole interaction with those kids, maybe we should just let the Volatile, do its thing. Thoughts, guys.
Let what's do its thing? Sorry, you cut out for me.
The water supply. I think maybe it's probably not morally the best thing.
God, if
To
we were
do.
gonna make
Nothing like a bit of
decisions for the
casual
entire
racism.
population of a city based on the actions of a few kids, God, imagine what we would have to do to Shan because of fucking Rook here.
Hey,
Fuck off, mate.
whoa. All I'm gonna say is the children and the youth are the future of the city, right? So if they're already fucked, then we're just doing a service to the
Or
great
maybe
land.
you could like try and teach them to be better people instead of dismissing them like
Really?
everyone fucking else in my life has done.
I didn't just. What are we talking about? I'm talking about you're talking about disgruntled youths. Those little cold pieces of shit.
I'm
I feel like you're
talking.
projecting at the moment, Rook. Rook.
Yeah, well, I maybe project, but it's only cause. Fuck
Mate,
off!
you live in the ivory towers.
I'm gonna storm off towards the nearest tavern.
He just needs something to eat. He gets a bit grumpy when he hasn't eaten.
I keep,
I'd go
you
for a
keep
coffee,
saying
actually.
you're not his dad, but I really don't believe you.
Well, that's your prerogative, Alice, but we're definitely not related.
Prerogative? What?
So, to the butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's probably shut, but it's going.
Well, we
Try
can
it
open the
out.
door at
Hey.
least.
If it's shut, we'll try the local tavern closest to the shop.
Yeah.
Alright, so you move up the road to along the row of merchants, sort of adjacent to the cliff face. You do eventually find the butchers. It does appear to be closed up shop for the evening, but it looks like there's a residence above the shop, and he may live there.
I'll ring. I assume that is there a bell out the front, or
No bell.
I knock on the door. Bang, bang, bang.
There's a few moments of silence, and then you hear footsteps. Someone descending the stairs. Door opens like a few centimeters. Yes. What is
We're
it?
investigating your missing child.
Come on in then. It opens the door.
Alice just strides in.
You see the man.
Oh,
He lights up an ever bright lantern, illuminating the storefront. You see he's a fairly elderly human, bald head, blue eyes, rugged, sunburnt skin. Like most Khans, he's fairly good build. Definitely has done his military time in the past. Who are you with?
we're agents of the local Madani Enclave. ID paper. Hold them up.
About time someone got interested. My daughter's been missing for days.
Where was she last seen?
She's returning from school a few days ago when she went missing. Last seen in the classroom.
What's the trip? Well, how far is the school from here? Where does it pass?
A few blocks.
Is there anywhere that you think is she would pass that was a little bit less than reputable?
No place more than another, but no, it must have been the goblins.
Well,
They've been
we
shaking
can't-
merchants down. They've tried to shake me down several times. They've left with a black eye. I think it's a revenge thing.
It does. I agree. It does sound likely, but we can't rule out anything yet.
you wouldn't want to be arrested for a crime that you did not commit.
So can you tell us exactly where her school is, and do you know which way she would normally take to come home?
It's
Maybe somebody saw her.
a few blocks to the north. Basically, the route home is along the cliff road, so could have been snatched at any point.
I see. And could you give us a description of your daughter so we can, relay this to possible witnesses?
Her name's Hildegard. Long, wavy brown hair, blue eyes like me. Sort of a softer face. She's 14.
I see. And how long has she been missing?
Couple of days.
For 3 days now.
Do you know if other children from the school have been missing as well?
Oh fuck! When did you get in?
Oh, okay, got back.
I can't speak for the other children at the school, but I've heard stories that others among the district have gone missing.
Do you know any families in particular? We would be most eager to speak to them as well. See if we
Because
can.
if we can like triangulate a
pattern.
position where all the kids have gone missing, then it might be easier to start investigations in that area.
Well, there is a general store up the road, Roundtree. He said he heard screaming about a week ago. Out there.
All right. Thank you for your time, Mr.
Stone Sworn.
Stonesworn.
Stonesworn. No.
And is there anything else you can think of that might be relevant?
To the case.
I'm afraid not.
Well, thank you. Hope we can do our best. You enjoy your evening.
Goodbye.
Right, Alice wanders out.
What's next?
What time is it? So it's 5:30. Did the guy say I missed it? But did any of the kidnappings happen outside of the community district, the community ward?
He
Sorry.
doesn't know.
Or-
I don't.
he doesn't
I think
know?
You won't know.
Yeah. Okay.
The general store guy probably.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's just interesting to see if it is only happening in the community ward, then there's
Then it's
goblins
gotta be
might actually.
somewhere close by.
Yeah. Which is interesting. No, maybe because no, maybe the goblins have been paid off by the cultists to kidnap people. Hence the great armor and everything that they've gotten, saying that he doesn't need coin, but they could just be a gang because it does sound like they rough up the local merchants for protection money. So perhaps we should meet back up with Parker. This is getting late anyway, or we could try the grocery store and see if he's open.
I still
Also
think we
could
should be
be-
looking for a way into the Undercity.
We could.
I'm
Yeah, I
looking
don't
for a
particularly
reason
wanna try and
at the
sneak in.
moment
Wait,
that
wait.
we could go on.
I go back to the butcher's.
Bang, 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 bang. Just crawled into bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you again. But can you? Were any of your daughter's belongings found after she disappeared?
Come to think of it, she did drop her bag.
And did she have any kind of unique personal items, like a necklace, ring, anything like that?
I mean, she had a few bits and bobs. Nothing remarkably valuable.
Well, it doesn't have to be valuable, but just something that was, hers, a keepsake or a trinket that she was fond of.
I mean, there's a sterling silver necklace she would often wear, but
Could you describe that to me?
wasn't anything too remarkable. It was silver chain, symbol of the sovereign host hanging off it.
Would you be able to draw it for me?
I guess so. Yes. I mean, it's the sovereign host emblem. That's all.
I think that should be enough. Thank you, sir. We won't trouble you again. And, I mean, my vote is that we go talk to the general store. If worse comes to worse, all we're finding is a reason to step into the goblin encampment. If we can find enough evidence to say we are investigating such and such, then we have enough evidence. But I'm not particularly fond of us just storming in there for the sake of storming in there.
Yeah, Alice, hang on one moment. Ciro's gonna walk back to the park.
Right.
I'm gonna snap a twig off one of the trees, and I'm gonna cast Locate Object on that necklace.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Zero with another clutch spell. All right. So, what is it? 1,000 feet?
Yep.
Yeah. You pick up a ping.
Oh,
It's coming from the cliff wall,
The house.
the cliff face, the ruin, the
oh.
giant archway where you were previously standing earlier.
What is it? What are you doing?
I'm so happy. I can't tell you right now.
We get to kill some goblins? Is that why you're
Oh.
excited?
Oh, no, I want to kill that hobgoblin in particular.
Right.
Looking down on me, piece of shit.
What
It's
is
probably Chet's cousin, man. You gotta.
Hobgoblin?
No.
It's not Chet.
Yeah.
cousin.
Chet
Chet was a
hobgoblin.
bugbear. It was a
You've
bugbear.
never met Chet. You wouldn't know.
I did meet Chet. I helped you bury him. Thank you very much.
Oh shit!
Alright, well. We should probably go speak to Parker. I would say.
Yeah, we
Talk to
can
that
bring up. We can roll
hobgoblin.
in with backup with the rest of his boys.
Yeah, we definitely need backup.
Alright, so you're heading back to the tavern?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Head back across town to the Lost Bulwark. You arrive about half an hour later. Parker is sitting in the usual table against the wall, enjoying a deep frothy and some sort of playful conversation with his wife. Falco greets you as you're entering. He's like, oh. Good morning then. Good evening then. Governors, can I get you a drink? Some dinner, perhaps? You look hungry?
Yeah, well, the kid here is getting a bit grumpy, so he could do with something to eat.
Like, oh,
I'm not getting grumpy. It's just I'm a little bit upset about the situation that we've found ourselves in. But I'm not getting grumpy.
Okay, sure.
But I would like some food, please.
Like, oh, very good then. I've got a few things on tonight. Deep dish casserole, or slow cooked sausage and curd cheese. Quite nice.
You have.
Can I have the sausage
eggs?
with curd cheese, please?
Oh, of
Oh,
course,
sorry.
yeah. Yes. And for you, young lady,
Baked egg. Baked egg, if I can.
baked egg. Of course. How would you like it in a pudding? Yorkshire.
Fantastic. Ooh.
And
the Eberron state of Yorkshire. Dude, I have Yorkshire puddings literally sitting in my fridge. They're so good.
Well, it's actually
like-
it's Karnat's whole thing. Their cuisine is very like warm and layered and wintry. So it's like toad in a
Dude.
hole, Yorkshire casseroles, hot bread out of the oven,
Yeah.
and a coffee for the Warforged.
Please.
Yeah, running barista.
And how about you, Ciro?
I'll try that meal that the lady described. If you don't mind.
All right, coming right up, and was it Northwind lagers all round again?
Please.
Make it 2.
None for me, thank you.
I'll have 2.
None for me.
And a tall one for the mistress. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
That's you, Alice.
Sorry.
Would you like a tall ale?
Yes. I said yes, did I not?
It must have come through on the mic. That's all.
Oh,
sorry.
He didn't say a tall male.
All right, here,
No,
you guys
the
take a
one
seat
tall
around
ale will
Parker.
be fine.
He hops out the back and begins toiling away in the kitchen. How'd it go then?
Well, they didn't let us in.
Believe it or
we were-
not.
We were stopped by some goblinoids, but luckily we were able to locate the necklace of a young lady who was kidnapped, and it happens to come out of the camp. So
Wait,
we have a
kidnapped?
So
decent-
it seems like there's been a lot of kidnappings in the community district in recent weeks, and the population, they all think it was the goblins. So we did a little bit of digging, and it turns out it was the goblin.
Who would have
Who
thought?
knew? But now that we're morally justified to go in there and snap necks and cash checks, we figured we'd need some backup.
Well, you want to be
Plus,
careful.
they're
Throwing up
guarding an
trouble.
entrance to the Undercity.
Well, if anything, it sounds like the guards don't give a fuck about that area.
Oh, well, perfect then. Oh, I'll come join you.
Let's do it. Kill some goblins.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of the merchants in the area would probably, be willing to contribute to our legal fees if anything was to happen with law
And not to be
enforcement.
any providing witnesses as well, which is another good thing.
Yeah, I'm sure they would be willing to provide some amazing character references that we would never do these horrible things that
We're
Ronan
about
is
to do.
accused of.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we could even ask them to come join in. If we tell them the relevant information that we have, they might actually come over and, cannon fodder for us. Or, I mean, come
You
join
see, you see the dragon mark on Parker's exposed shoulder begin to glow a little. You see him getting visibly antsy. He's like, "No, we get paid and we get to deal out the long arm of justice."
Isn't it awesome, Parker?
Alice put out her hand, and it's the whole "you son of a bitch" scene, with rippling biceps from both of them. Except for Alice has a 10 in strength, so it's just a regular arm and a bicep.
We'll head out after dark then.
Alice looks out the window. It's okay. Isn't it? I'm really bad with telling when nighttime and daytime is here. Sure.
This is a fucking good coffee, guys. So jacked right now.
Yeah.
What time are goblins traditionally? This is something I guess it's relevant depending on different areas and stuff. Do we know if goblins are more nocturnal or anything like that? Like they spend more time in the darkness because of the dark vision stuff?
Not really more so than others. And
Okay. I'm just
That's,
wondering if we could do a sneaky surprise attack.
they mostly do business during the day, like most people.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we'll get comfortable.
All right. Well, Falco serves up your ordered dinners and drinks. You sit around with the air of excitement and the impending violence as you guys eat. You finish up dinner. Wait till it gets dark, which here in the north is at
In the north.
8
The
p.m.
real
apparently.
North.
I'm gonna start watching Game of Thrones again. Speaking of the north.
and you make your. I assume you guys just it gets dark. You make your way across town to the community ward. And what's the play? How are you going to approach this?
Just like in Bad Boys 2, just bow, 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 and just like slow motion.
Oh no,
Oh no,
Oh, we just lost Adam.
we lost Adam. Alright, are there any spells that I can cast that would help in this to sell the look?
Well, we've got like Alice can make herself and someone else invisible, and you can make yourself invisible as well, can't you, Rook? Kyle?
Yeah, but isn't the point that we want to be as visible as possible? If we're doing the
Oh, is it?
down.
Oh,
Oh,
we
I
don't
thought we were
actually
gonna-
have to do that.
I thought we were gonna just
don't
try
we-
to get
is
in.
Parker's coming with us, right?
He is, yeah. So is Rin.
And
and
Rin, and then any of their other.
yeah, he picks
buddies.
up 2 of his other old Sentinel buddies that came to court with you guys. Get
Oh,
rounded up as
yeah.
well. So you got a posse.
Do we go
So
get
maybe
the
invisibility is not the best.
Probably not.
Nah, it's probably better
Well-
if we can just try and intimidate the goblins to
Mm-hmm.
turning
Well,
over
the
the people they've kidnapped.
Well, the issue is if we go up there with a mass force, we've got to go through the shanty town to get to where they are, I believe. So there's
Yeah, but
some
most
on
of the
outside.
goblins are just like
Goblins.
goblins.
And realistically, we,
Should we bring the city guard in?
no, because we're technically doing something illegal. So it's like, let's bring the cops to the illegal activity we're about to do.
Yeah, but we're official agents of the city, remember?
Oh yeah, right. Wink, wink.
We just need to convince a patrol. Yeah, God, what's going
Nah,
on?
fuck it. Let's do it.
Okay, so just go on.
I think so. Yeah. Like we're not
Oh.
gonna go in like
Adam, man, what you doing?
Lost Adam again.
Yeah, I
Whoa.
don't think we're just gonna walk all the way up to the front gate like we did at Rock Base.
Yeah. We're gonna like, I don't want to give off like murder vibes just yet. Whoa. Why is Rhythm here?
I just summoned him so to bump the cameras back into.
Yeah, I
normal place.
apologize. I don't know what keeps going on with my Discord keeps like just freezing completely and then cutting me out. So I'm sorry.
All good.
It's all good. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, cool. So
Alrighty.
you arrive on the outskirts of the community ward, walking up the Merchant's Lane
Think.
towards the cliff face shantytown. Parker turns to you guys.
Oh, actually,
Alice, perhaps it's time to disappear.
Maybe we just like say that we've reconsidered their the dude's offer and we're willing to give him the dream key. And like these are our rest of our buddies who are coming with us to go down to the Undercity.
I agree
And
with
then
that.
when we get in there, we're like, where is she?
I also have a spell called Compel Jewel.
I'm sorry, what?
Compelled
Jewel.
Jewel.
What
So
is
I
that?
can-
What is that supposed to do?
Basically, I'll send it through.
Let's not go with the dueling just yet.
Okay, I'm just saying it's an option that we have. I sent it through the chat so you can have a look. Basically, they've got to do a save and they're compelled to fight me, or they're compelled to.
Sure. What's the point of that?
Bringing out old mate, and then doing a big murder.
Yeah, I don't know
Well-
if it's like I don't know if it's a kill the leader and everyone else will surrender type deal. So
Never said
let's
that.
just
get
let's
rid
not.
of the big bad.
Well, let's go up there and see what
Frozen
happens
game.
anyway.
Yeah, I think we go in with the we're willing to part with the dream key.
Sure.
I mean, but we're not.
Well, no.
Yeah,
Obviously.
okay. Just as long as we're on the same page, I'm keeping this.
Yeah, of course.
Whatever. All right, let's go.
All right, so you make your way down the row of shanties towards the giant grand archway that you guys saw earlier, where you spoke to the hobgoblin. Parker turns to you, the four of you. Right, we'll secure the entrance. Then me, Rin, and the lads will hold sentry while the four of you head inside, since Zero seems to know the way to wherever these kidnapped kids are.
All right, sounds good.
I like it. Good plan.
How long does your locate object last for?
Well, I'm
Sorry?
gonna have to cast it again, but
But you still know where that thing is, right?
yeah, it was over here. It was in
Right.
the place where we met the hobgoblin
Yep.
before.
We also need to take into account that the person might not actually be there, just the item. So
This
we've
is
got to make sure
true,
they
but still,
don't kill everyone.
But I mean, evidence, right?
Yeah, no, of course. I definitely got to do it,
Ronan,
but
make
just
sure
gotta be
make
careful.
sure you leave somebody alive.
Yeah, I will.
Right. Well,
And so, just for now, this is Parker and Rin and Co. Just yeah, just go with it till we get inside their base thing.
Alright.
Prefer if we didn't advertise that we're here for a fight.
Just
You
follow
guys
Zero's
are
lead.
just our security when we get to the under.
Alright. You, as you approach the door, the two sentries see you coming. I need initiatives. Not for combat, but to see who reacts first.
Oh,
Oh, no,
God,
I-
where's
I-
the initiative button? There it is.
I'm approaching with the Ilka in my hand, Josh.
Alright. One of the goblins gets a panicked look on his face and runs inside. Does anybody want to do anything before the other one? The other one got lower than 0.
Yeah, it's okay. We've reconsidered your leader's offer, and we're here to make the deal.
He's
You'd be so kind as to.
he draws his blades like, the deal's off.
What do you mean the deal's off? This is like, I point at the Ulka. It's like, you know, this is his birthright. We're willing to give it to you.
Yeah, starts
Like,
he shuffles to the side and backs off through the door. Begins pushing the two large stone doors shut.
Ah, don't do that. Come on, stop now.
I'll show you how it works.
Ronan runs to stop the door. A feat of strength against him, the rest
oh,
of the
yeah,
goblin.
we'll just let him do it by himself. Forgot about your strength.
He sees you running, he turns around and runs down the hallway. Doesn't try and resist.
I look at Parker and Rin. I'm like, go on.
Him's on.
The jig is up, boys.
Shall we go?
Well,
I
yeah.
think so.
Alright.
Ron's gonna draw his swords.
Alright. Parker and the sentinels draw their swords and turn around and form a perimeter outside the door.
Well, see you on the side. I'll see you on the other side, Parker.
I'm gonna step in through the doorway.
Remember, you could always, and it's like, you can always come back in here and bar the doors.
Can I drop my protection bot, Josh? Just to give everyone outside, like that we're gonna leave outside, a boost of energy.
Yeah, sure.
Oh boy.
Come on, 11. I'll just type in 11 now.
only 6.
Oh, I heard 11.
Despicable.
Is that 6 for us as well, Kyle?
Yeah, I'll make sure it hits everyone.
Yeah, cool. All right. Once I get inside, Josh, can I roll a perception check?
Yes, but you can't see because it's pitch black.
Oh, interesting. If
Does
only I
Ronan
had a
not
light
have dark
source.
vision?
No.
If only had a light source. Wrecked.
I don't know about any light
Something
source.
that could, like, you know,
Hover in
drift
the air.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of you
float
guys
there.
have light, don't you? You can cast on my shield. Do one of you guys have light? I don't.
I've only got fairy
Is it-
fire.
Does anyone have a light?
I've got
Surely
torch.
you got a torch.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
Sarah
light.
can hold it. He doesn't need. No, Sarah doesn't need 2 hands. He can light.
I'll light 2 torches. Give one to Zero and hold on to one.
Bear with me one sec. Just setting
I
a,
need 2 hands. Unless I can hold a torch in my shield hand.
You cannot.
Why didn't you, kid? You need to make her like a little attachment so like the torch can like slot onto the front of the shield
That's a good idea.
and not set it on fire.
Maybe I can like buff the front of the shield to mirror shine as well. Make it reflect back a bit easier.
Make it rotate. Spin. That'd be cool.
Alright, so 0 with 1 torch.
Yeah.
Alright, so you can
Oh.
see. So as the torch illuminates the room, see some ambience playing in a second.
Mm. I had something. Bless you.
Thank you.
Sorry. Shh.
Can you guys hear anything?
I can.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Must just be me then. Oh, there it goes. Alright. So, yeah, as the torch illuminates the room in front of you, you see this old Dakani ruin, this like a multi-level sort of plaza in front, right here. A sort of 5 to it's around 6-7 foot wall, and then up ahead you see other walls even higher. You see a small cooking fire or something flickering high up above on this area over here. What would you like to do?
Alice is gonna step forwards, shield out. No weapon in her right hand at the moment, and just peer around to the left and right hand side as she exits the hallway that we're in at the moment.
You need to unpause it.
Just give me 1 sec.
I mean, if I saw a gobbo, I'd probably just I'd want to go there basically. Just peer left and
Don't worry,
right.
he's not actually there.
Oh, okay. So there are
He's
goblins in
actually
here.
here.
No, he's there. Not really.
No, he's here.
The goblin was among us the whole time.
Dun dun dun.
Who's dragging a bowl?
One of the goblins, probably.
That's a few dice rolls.
Yeah, it's low rolls. Oh,
So,
anyway, keep going.
I would
normal
say.
rolls.
Alright, so as
Maybe they're
you
all
you
surprise attacks.
as you begin moving forward into the hallway, you can hear like movement, sort of somewhere in the area around corners or up on one of the levels, and you hear like the chattering of goblinoids.
Brooke?
And
Do you know what they're saying?
Yeah, can I understand what they're saying, or is it kind of indistinct chattering?
and something else. You hear some kind of low growling.
All right, Alice will pull out her
Is it-
rapier.
Is it draconic?
No, it's not draconic.
Is it Elven?
No, it's growling.
I don't think a low growling is elven.
What do you mean? I reckon a elf could growl.
If you think the elves growl, Alice, I think maybe have you ever met an elf?
Well, a half one points at Sarah. Sarah, do elves growl?
No.
Okay. No, he's
There you go.
mentioned. If they did, it'd be a feral. You know, more like a cat, perhaps, or hyena.
How about let's do the
She's-
thing where we talk about growling elves later, right?
All right, yeah, we'll have a debate about this. So yeah, so she's gonna look left and right. I'll move myself out so I can spot if that's right, Josh. But she'll still stay in that square just to see left and right.
Okay.
No, well, I can't see anyway. Sarah, I need you to come out here. Need your torch. Thank you. Is this a step up in front of us?
It is. It's head high. You see up and down, left and right, long corridor with a rubble pile this way, and over here there is a set of stairs that goes one way and then the other. It seems going fairly high.
Well, I think this is perfect ambush territory, ladies and gentlemen. So do we want to climb up to the higher, less ambushy area, or do we want to go into the darker halls that are one by one?
I just want to listen. Is there a particular direction that I can hear kind of loud, chittering, growling, or whatever coming from?
Roll a perception check.
Nice.
Pretty good.
From what it sounds like, you feel like you're surrounded.
Oi, Sarah, Alice, Ronan.
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah,
a leg
yeah.
up. I'll see if I can get closer and hear what they're saying.
Yeah, I'll offer a hand.
Come here.
Ronan probably just picks you up and puts you up there.
Up to here, Josh.
Okay. Spider.
I'll have the spider on my shoulder.
Do you want an athletics check or anything for the boost, Josh?
Nah, that's okay. Enough. Alright, so as you climb up, Rook,
Yep.
you spot, as you get vision up to here on this area, you spot a goblin dressed in a sort of very like piecemeal outfit, like he's some kind of metal worker or engineer or something. He's got a set of goggles on his head. He has like piecemeal Dakani armor on him, with over the top of brown leather overalls. And you notice he's holding onto a rope, which he promptly releases.
Is the rope look like it's attached to anything?
I need a
No, he's just holding it.
roll a reflex, dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, 9. Ooh.
Yeah.
You hear like
You
the like metallic, like the sound, like ching 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 ching. You look up and you see a pulley system attached to the roof. It appears to be holding up some sort of small metal vat, also hanging from the roof. It
Oh,
tips and upends, and there is a torrent of acid comes raining down on top of you.
Oof.
You take 10 acid damage, Rook.
Oh.
And who's directly underneath the Ciro and Alice? The dexterity saving throws as it sort of rushes over the edge and starts cascading down on top of you. Alright, you both manage to duck.
big save.
You both manage to duck back just in time. Is there anything you want to do over the next 6 seconds, Rook?
I'm gonna try and retreat back to my friends and roll off the edge of the ledge here.
Alright, you take some persistent acid damage after you roll back down.
Uh-huh.
I will know what it is one day.
Mm-hmm.
7.
7. 1 second. Do I have the thing? No, I don't. Okay. Oops. 7 damage. Cool. All right. If this cancels my turn, I'll also activate my bot, or should I wait to do that?
Yeah, you can activate it now if you want.
All right.
You hear a voice ring out from up above. You better turn back, trespassers.
Hey,
We're good.
fuck you.
Yep.
Come here. You. Yeah.
Strong words from a strong man.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Ronan's just annoyed because there's traps everywhere, so you gotta be really careful.
You're going to perish in here.
Oh, jeez.
That reverb.
Oh man, that was frightening.
Alright, looks rolled back off the edge.
What are you waiting for?
Does the
Barely.
bot take
That's-
damage as well? Acid damage?
Ah, good point.
Do
Roll
you wanna
its
roll for it?
dexterity save, yeah.
10.
The bot takes 11. Followed by a persistent 4, so 15 total.
Bot's gone.
No, bot's on 15.
Oh. Fuck yeah. All I have to say on the matter.
Alright, what do you do?
Alright,
Get-
well,
Well,
Oh fuck.
should we head down this
Uh,
corridor?
Well, I
Who-
mean, it's pretty clear they know we're coming, lads.
All the better.
Alright. Alice is gonna head south.
Right behind you, Alice.
Ronan will stick behind Alice.
Oh, I see light.
I'm gonna try and pulse my bot on everyone, Josh, if I get the chance.
Okay.
There
That's
we
what
go.
we're talking about.
Everyone's on 12 temp.
No more pulsing. Alright.
Good work, little lad.
This up here, can we climb up this?
That is double the height. So that's like the second tier
Oh,
up.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, so this leads up, down this way, does it, to the south?
Yeah.
Or is this going down?
No, it's going up.
Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, this has got a oh, okay, sorry. I'll be back one.
My character is meant to be behind Alice, but it just lags trying to catch up.
Too slow, Mr. Big Boy.
The trail of blood that's just trickling behind us.
Yeah, Zero. Cup it up. I mean, Rook, whatever. Who cares? Child.
I do like how it has the uninjured thing when you hover over the character tiles. It's cool.
Except
He
Rook
just-
is clearly injured.
No, he's not. I look at him. He's
No,
just
it's
sideways
it's the bot you're hovering over. If the bot moves, it's the bot says barely injured.
It says I'm uninjured.
You are.
No, because you're
uninjured
hovering
for
over the
me.
bot. Move your bot out of the way, and then just go over
I
you.
can't. It's paused.
Can I get perception
yeah, true.
checks? Probably from Alice
Sure
and Ronan. Alice and Ronan only.
Okay. Plus 1d4. I mean, I wouldn't even bother adding the 1d4 to it.
Ronan, you can see, you spot in front of Alice that looks like there's a tripwire she's about to walk into as she gets to the top of the
I
stairs.
grab her. I grab her.
Roll, both of you roll.
Stop!
Each of you roll initiative checks.
Oh shit!
Alright.
Where the hell's my mouse?
Come on, beat a 10. Beat a 10.
Yes.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah, Ronan, you manage to react before Alice walks into it, and you grab her and pull her back.
Fuck. What are you doing, Ronan?
Look.
Oh.
I want to follow the to see where the tripwire goes, to see where the actual trap is. It head above us, or is there anything situated there?
What'd you get for your perception? 18. It's probably actually more of a rook thing. You notice you can spot where it goes into on the wall, but you're not sure what the nature of it is.
Yep.
Rook,
Well-
come look at this
What you found?
trap. I don't know how it works. Can you disable it?
I'll give it a red hot crack. Yeah, without touching, I'll try and look at the trap to see how it's kind of attached. Where is it? You said it's like here, right?
The doorway.
In this doorway? Yeah, okay.
Roll.
Yeah, I'll try and have a look.
Roll a. Just roll a Dex check and add your proficiency. Oh, actually, it's up to you. Dex or intelligence and add your proficiency bonus. I just assume you're using tools.
Yeah, I'll just roll an int save throw because that's my 11.
7. So. You can see what it connects to. It seems to be, it connects to there's a hidden plate on the wall. And it appears to be some sort of explosive that it's linked to.
Oh.
So,
Does it-
an arcane explosive, but you're not sure how to disable it.
Does it
It's-
seem like, from what I can tell, that it being in tension is what stops it from being activated?
It being what, sorry?
In tension. Like, if I...
So the
Clipped
rope,
it
the
or-
wire's taut. And
Does
as
it
soon as
look
that
like if the
broke-
wire broke, it would stop? Or if the wire get pulled towards it, it would, like...
Yeah,
if
gotcha.
that makes sense?
You're unsure in the nature of disabling it, but you know you can tell that it's a
Yeah.
tripwire, so you can just step over it.
Okay. So, yeah.
Step over it. Cool.
I'm
Could
just...
you explain?
Yeah.
Could you explain that?
Yeah.
Just like... yeah. Avoid it, lads. I feel like
Um,
that's the best option.
Well, we could.
Alright then.
I do have my quarterstaff. We can.
No,
get
it will
deep
just
this
draw...
time.
No,
Just
it will
leave it.
draw
because
everyone here. I mean,
Exactly.
if we want it to go off, I feel like the best idea is to draw everyone into this corridor and then try and get it to chase us down the stairs.
And I get my echo to set it off. But anyway, let's move forward.
All right. Am I able to step over this carefully?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Running will follow behind.
Yep.
Stepping
I'll
over.
step over the tripwire.
Alright. You step over the tripwire and you hear you got the higher perception. That was
Ronan.
Ronin.
Ronan and Ciro. You
Ronan.
hear growling from the corridor up ahead. You gaze down and you see the head of some snarling mutt come around the corner, followed by another head as a two-headed, very, very large black dog with mouths just dripping with saliva sort of walks around the corner, prowling menacingly. You spot
Hello
a
there.
goblin behind it, holding on to its leash.
Do they spot us?
They do. He lets the leash go.
Damn.
Roll for
Oh, thank
initiative.
God.
Roll
tank's
for
in front.
initiative. Do you want some battle music, or you got it
Oh,
covered?
yeah. Yeah, go for it.
Oh.
Liking it.
Kial. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, what?
Oh wow, D&D Beyond tells me when you guys roll initiative and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, it has a log now.
That's mad.
I didn't mean to do that. I think I pressed like a button on my keyboard and it rolled it. I was like, oh, okay.
All right, Alice, you hear there is a war cry in some peculiar language as from the side a goblin you hadn't spotted yet leaps from the shadows, brandishing a
What does it
large
sound
blade. Oh wait, it would be cavernous. And runs down the corridor towards you.
Fantastic. Remember, disadvantage.
Swinging a large scimitar.
Why disadvantage?
Because of my cape.
Oh.
He misses both. Yeah, he's confounded by your cloak and misses both attacks. Rodin, it's your turn.
I'm
Ronan,
going
dog.
to. Yes.
Dog.
Yep. I'm going to spawn my echo as my bonus action. Where is my PC echo? It's right there, which is in. Oh wait, sorry. 15. Is there? And I'm then going to attack the goblin that's attacked Alice.
Okay.
So my katana. On.
Keep forgetting how ridiculous it is for you to attack.
Is that one or two-handed?
This is all. It's one-handed.
One-handed. All right, that is 2 hits. For big damage. You kill him.
Oof.
Nice.
You slice him good. Pieces of him fall off, and he howls and falls to the floor.
Actually, before he falls to the floor, can I grab his head, slice it off, and then chuck it to the dog?
That's gonna be an action on its own next turn. Very good.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Oh, and then with the rest of my movement, can I move my echo into combat?
Yep.
Is that allowed? Yep. Cool. And that's it.
All right. The goblin standing behind the dog hurls a javelin. At the echo. He hits.
Oh, my armor class should be 19 as well. Sorry.
Okay.
I need to change that.
He hits the echo still, and it dissipates.
Okay.
Alice, it's your turn.
Alice pushes forwards and is going to make a attack against the dog with the spell Green Flame Blade. So we're gonna have to see if we hit first. Rapier attack. Ooh, that's a 22. So I'll roll the damage, and then I'll also cast that spell.
You could just do the spell now. It has it's built into the spell when you cast it.
Oh, it is. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, is it? They're both fire damage.
Where's the one I did the other day?
Well, either way,
yeah, it's on the. It's rather than on the spell page, it's on your actions tab. I'm pretty sure. It'll have under the weapon. It'll have green flame, but it puts
the issue with it is that the second target, which is going to be the goblin behind him, because I can attack it with the flame engulfs it and then hits the person behind it.
Yeah.
So I've only got the first damage and then the second damage. So I don't know if the second target it needs to be against AC or anything, but it just says I do it. It should the second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah, you don't roll for hit on the second creature.
Okay, well the second we'll take that 5 on the second creature, and then 13 for the first one, and then 5 for the second one.
All right.
Check if it's in like the top section.
It's on the actions tab.
No. Yeah, I'm looking. Ah, here we go. Ah, now I see. Here we go. All right, cool. Yep, all good. And I can make a second attack, so I'll do the same thing again. I believe it is this one. Nope, didn't. I mean, and then that. Ah, there we go. Figured it out.
Can't you only replace one of your attacks with a cantrip?
Only one cantrip per turn.
Ah, so it's just okay. I
you
was
hit
under the impression
with
they
the
were both
rapier.
attacks. I know. Yeah, we'll just take the rapier. Whatever. It's all good. Yeah, so I hit it for 4. Oh, they're both badly injured.
Nice.
I like that.
All right, another goblin comes hurtling out, steps over his friend's corpse that you just cut down, Ronan. Just angry tears coming out of his eyes.
Oh, that makes it even more sweeter.
Ronan's weird.
Yep.
We got-
Yeah, Ronan has gotten very weird. You listen to the first episodes, and it
You
wasn't.
guys
as-
said
No,
that he
no, no,
wasn't edgy.
I was gonna say, what's it called? He's just getting more comfortable with you guys, so his true nature's coming out.
Oh god, he's becoming Blade or whatever it was.
Yeah, Ronan, you look like terrifying hiding around the corner, and he rolled a he rolled a 2 and then a natural 1, so he misses both attacks. 0, it's your turn.
I cast Toll of the Dead on the two-headed dog.
All right, wisdom.
Yeah, DC 14 Wisdom save.
Is there any whimsical this music?
You got a 16, so he resists your Toll the Dead.
God damn.
Alright, he makes. Oh yeah, sorry, go on.
Actually, I can't really move because there's a tripwire behind Rook, so I'm gonna stay where I am. That'll be my turn.
All right. Alice, the two-headed dog, gnashes out at you with both heads.
Hmm.
And his first attack misses. That the second head bites you for 3 piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Okie dokie, jokey. Constitution saving throw. Good thing I've got good con. Why did that not work? Did that come through? No, it didn't. Oh, for God's sake, why is that not coming through? 14.
That is a pass. You feel like a burning around the bite wound that he inflicted on you, but no further effects.
Be careful, the dogs are spicy.
Rook, it's your turn.
You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Ronan?
Nope.
No? Yeah, okay. I'll bonus action activate some magic stones, scoop a few off the floor, and then do a little jump and over the top of Ronan, huck one at this goblin.
Just turn my head to the side as it goes by.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a miss.
10.
Ting, 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 hits the wall, like sort of pinballs along the walls and lands on the floor behind Alice.
Duck down, Ronan. I can't hit him.
Sorry.
Alright, round 2. Alright, the goblin in front of you, Alice, pulls out another javelin and hurls it down the hallway.
Yeah.
A terrible miss. You're just like this blur in front of him with the cloak of displacement, and it just ting 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 hits the floor behind you. Rona, it's your turn.
Hey.
Sweet.
Oh, did you take disadvantage on that?
Yeah, that's why you missed.
I know, but the reason I say is when I'm attacked,
Oh,
it's
it
suppressed.
disables it.
and it's suppressed until it's my turn. So was it still a miss on the second on both?
Yeah, it was still a terrible miss.
Whatever the first one
It
was.
was
I
it
guess,
was
yeah.
it was a big miss. Big old miss.
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm going to attack the goblin in front of me.
Mhm.
Bam,
Dual
bam.
murder. Holy
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Plus
oh, he's dead. You killed him.
just no description about it. Just yeah, he just
Yeah.
sees it.
It's just like. And it just-
He's aptly named Poor as well.
Describe the gratuitous
never
violence
existed.
for us.
In the YouTube recording, Josh just cuts out all the pieces of information that say that he was there.
Well, so he's jumped out, right? I've done 2 attacks, they both missed. I just do a lazy, just like 2 slice backwards and forwards, and just watch him drop.
Nice.
It's like, what was that? Okay, and then for I'm gonna move up to Alice. How far is that? Yeah, 15. Sweet. Here. And then for my bonus, can I get my echo here? Behind him?
No, there's no room.
No room. Okay.
You can't
can
can't
you
see
tell me
around
then?
the corner, so.
Yeah, it's all good. I can't put it in the actual space, so that's my turn then.
Alright.
By a mirror.
Alice, it's your turn.
Same again. So she's gonna make an attack against the spicy dog.
Mhm.
This bad boy. So that is a 22 to hit.
That is a hit.
First dog takes 7 piercing damage and 2 fire damage, and then the non-spicy dog behind him takes 4 damage.
Alright,
of
yeah,
fire.
you sweep your rapier up in front of you. Oh, it killed him. Yeah, green flame engulfs the goblin behind him. He's like, yeah!
And then she's just gonna make another regular attack against the spicy dog. Ooh, only for a 4 if that 17 hits.
Spicy dog. That is a hit. For 4 damage. Dog's
And
heads
that's-
yelp out in pain.
That's the sound of the police.
The dog is angry though. It rage and mutt
Wonderful.
is fighting to the death.
You're right, Carl. I got Carl with that. It's so good.
2 misses from the dog, thanks to your cloak. Rook, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move up,
Hit him with the
carefully
killer
jumping
stone.
over the tripwire with my bot to here. And the bot will activate. I don't think either of them are damaged, so I don't think it does anything. But the pulse of energy. And I'll huck another rock at this dog.
Ronan's gonna take a knee.
That is a hit for 6 damage.
Thank you, Ronan.
Yeah!
Precision hit down the hallway, Rook, and you hit the dog.
Oh
It-
shit!
It sort of like collapses to the floor and begins like kicking its legs, like, you know, by nerves. It's like,
Oh god, I'm gonna turn away. Fuck that shit.
Wait. Because it has 2 heads, right? Does that mean could he like throw the rock, it ricochet off the wall, right, and then pierce both the heads in one go?
It just bounces between the skulls, in between.
Yeah. it's
Pinball.
Or do you hit it and it like cuts the webbing in between the necks?
Oh.
It goes directly in between the 2 heads.
Zero,
And
it's
hits
your
whatever
turn.
nerve connects them.
Sorry.
Ciro's gonna
Never be dead.
come up this way and peer out into like this area. What do we got here?
So you walked out into what appears to be like a camping area, like a room to the right full of bedrolls and rugs. The area you're in seems to be like a communal kind of camping area / kitchen. There's a little cooking fire going with a grill on top of it, like these smoldering coals, and just like lots of goblin storage and a little lean-to for them to hang out in. Is that all?
Yeah. actually, no. I'm gonna step into here and have a quick rifle around. But yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. So at the end of the hallway, you guys spot. Well, you guys haven't seen him, but the same goblin, Rook, past Ronan and Alice. You see that same goblin that lowered the acid vat appears. Looks at you guys. He pulls out a wand. Sorry, not a wand. He rips out a.
It definitely looks like an alchemist of some kind. I have a feeling there's going to be some bombs.
It is
Well, I imagine it's
a
like
bomb.
very single file.
It's like
Yuck.
yeah, you know, it's the classic sort of black bomb with the fizzing on it. He throws it down at your feet, Alice.
Uh-oh.
And I need all three of you in the corridor to roll a strength saving throw.
+0. Oh, who almost got the nat 20? 16.
All right. What's his DC there? All right. So Alice and Ronan, as the bomb explodes, it's sort of like it looks like a some sort of shape charge, and it explodes and just exudes a massive amount of force down the hallway. Rook, Ronan and Alice, you hold fast. Rook, it blasts you, and roll a save for your bot as well.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry, the first one was. Oh god, I'll just roll it.
It was a 3. Well, that's even worse.
Well, it was a 1.
All right. Rook, both you and your bot get lifted off your feet and blasted back 15 feet, crashing through the tripwire and setting it off.
Oh! Well, I'm glad I'm at the front here with the large, beefy body of Ronan in my way to absorb any and all damage that's coming this way.
I shall protect you, milady.
Wait, I really want to do the Captain America thing where I jump in the air but hold the shield, so it just blasts me this way.
So Rook, you take the effects of a Thunderwave spell, exploding out of the wall and blasting you back towards the first entrance. You take 20. You and your bot take 21 damage, and
the bot is destroyed.
And you're blasted 10 feet this way. You get
do I take full damage?
You'll take 10 feet of full damage, which is just d6. 2 full damage.
Alright. That's not too bad. Ah, fuck!
I like the idea of you going boom, boom, like a fucking pinball.
Just like a ragdoll.
The goblin just sort of
can't see.
giggles, he's like, and I guess disappears off into the darkness since you guys can't see him.
I mean, he just needs to stand there. He's already disappeared in darkness.
Next round.
Is that exactly the same? Oh no.
Rook, you have rolled initiative.
Well, seeing as my bot got destroyed, I'm going to spend part of my turn repairing it. And I'll spend a bonus action and a spell slot to reactivate my bot and get it to heal me somewhat. Well, attempts to heal me anyway. For 8 health, not bad. And then I'll start running. 4, 5. Whoops. The bot can move 25, so. Yeah, I'll just. Oh, yeah, I'll just stay there. That's alright. That's my turn.
Alright. Alice and Ronan, you hear laughing and cackling from around the corner. Sorry, wait. All of a sudden, the darkness is lit up with both heat and flame as this enormous fireball explodes from the corner outwards. Roll dexterity saving throws.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Yes. 21. Wait, I just quoted fucking. Oh god damn it. I hate
That is passes from both of you.
Just 9 damage.
You take half of 29. You take 14 damage. The fireball washes over you.
So that
Vicious. Straight up vicious.
And it's your turn, Ronan.
Okay, well, I'm going to double back until, I guess, is it like pitch black? Pitch black? I can't see a thing.
Well, yeah, because there's no light source.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I mean,
so
well,
I'm
you
gonna
can see
feel my way
light back down the corridor of Rook approaching again. But, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to feel the wall, and I want to sort of end up in this room over here.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, 10, 15, 20 is to there. Whoops. There's a wall there. Oop. Alright, so I already moved 30 feet. And yeah, that's my turn there.
Alice, it's your turn.
Alice is gonna hold her, or delay her turn until she can see, or hold her any actions until she can see.
Okay.
That looks sick, dude. That
That
fire,
hurts.
I just saw the fire thing come up.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
That was so
that was a delay. It took like fucking 30 seconds to actually go off. Alright then, Zero, it's your turn.
All right. Zero is gonna hear, I guess, 3 explosions in quick succession. Just like, he's gonna turn around and see, I guess, like a singed Ronin, kind of like staggering around the corner. Are you alright? What happened?
Goblin, mage, big fireball, Rook set off a trap. I think he's okay though. I couldn't see anything, so I came back to you.
Where is he? Zero, like, yeah, runs to this, like, junction. Looks for where Rook is.
Alright.
Alice can see now, so she's gonna.
Yeah, you can see now.
Yeah, so she's just gonna move up to this corner and just like move up there, and I guess wait to see if she sees old mate coming around the corner.
Okay. Next round, Ronan, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go back to where to the hallway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to just stay. How far was it from there? Yeah, I'll stay here. Let's meet him.
Alright. Zero. Your turn again.
We could use your light, Zero.
Yeah, here, Ronan, take this. I hand him the torch for his, like, free hand.
Yeah, I'll put my Wakizashi away and grab the torch.
Okay.
Does that count me as dual wielding, Josh?
Can you hit someone
Technically, a
with
torch isn't a light weapon, so no. Although you're a dual wielder, so you don't need it to be. You don't
mean-
need the
Yeah,
light.
that's
but,
true.
yeah, you can dual wield with that.
Yeah.
Don't you mean
Yeah,
a torch
boy.
is a light weapon?
Good one.
Oh.
How do we kick him out of this chat?
No, I like that was good. That was tough. So I'll give that one.
And then Zero's gonna head off looking for where Rook is. Probably see him,
Dying.
like, limping up the stairs.
Okay,
Definitely limping.
Alice.
Well, Alice will go around the corner because she can't actually see anything. So she's gonna, I guess, stay where she is because she can't do anything at all. She'll hold an attack, ready for old mate if he decides to come down the corridor at all, so he can make an attack as soon as he's in view. Although I'm expecting another fucking fireball.
Rook.
Alright, I'm gonna continue up the stairs. Can I send my bot, like, climbing up that way towards Zero,
Yeah, that's fine.
so that I can actually move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kind of thing?
Yeah.
And as I push past Zero, I'll just like push him aside. Be like, I'm fine, mate. Just let's get back in there.
Does he look fine?
As I say that, I'm gonna get one of my little injecty Healy spider bots to crawl around me and just in the neck, give me a little adrenaline booster shot for cure wounds.
Ooh, spicy.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Come on,
Uh,
Kira.
And I might as well roll my bot because I did get it to move. Yeah, nothing. All right.
okay.
Yep, that's it.
Rook, it's your turn again.
Fuck off, Zero. I'm fine. Oh, I'll move to here, activate my bot again. Yeah, there we go. 10.
One less than usual, but that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And I will hold my action to cast shield is reaction anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Alice basically, yeah. There.
Alice, it's your turn.
Alice is going to wait till she has vision. So hopefully Ronan is going to step around that corner, and when he does, Alice will then move past him. That's my plan. So she's holding off again until she has a vision.
Okay. Ronan, it's your
I
turn.
really need a light spell.
Isn't that funny? Because Ronan's gonna go around the corner.
Alright.
So I'm just going to go to here.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Alright, one second. I need to check something really quickly. Sorry.
As you round the corner, Ronan, a javelin comes hurling down the hallway at you. An 18 to hit.
Oh.
You slice it
Alice is
out of the
going
air
to-
with your.
Oh, don't worry.
You slice it out of the air with your katana. You have 19 AC. Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's correct, Jake. So I got the torch.
Yep.
One sec. Sorry.
You cut him
Okay,
half
I'm
with
going
the
to
torch.
bonus action. I'm going to spawn my echo, which is way too close. I think he needs to go back one. Can you move him back one? Oh no, there we go. Cool. Let's make sure that's 30 feet. And that's it for now.
Alright. You spot the hobgoblin, the leader that you spoke to earlier in the day, is
Ooh.
standing at the end of the hallway, shield and sword drawn. He points his blade at you, Ronan. Yes, steel. That belongs to me too.
Well, this guy's claiming everything. He's got dibs on everything.
Bring it on.
Alice is going to take her turn now that there's light in the hallway.
Oh yeah,
One,
Broden's like, yeah, bring it on. Alice is gonna come up behind us, do this mad attack.
Two.
It's like, yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I can't do much. She can't do much from there. She would have to move again, which is the end of her turn.
You only have one
So
action,
instead-
so anyway. You can't delay your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I am there. Holding fast.
Zero, it's your turn.
Alright, Zero's gonna go 1, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna double move. I'm gonna drop down here.
Are you splitting the party?
And then move to this corner and peek around.
Okay. It is a hallway leading to with a doorway at the end leading to the right. In front of you is another 6-7 foot high like platform.
But these stairs go up.
They go down, and it looks like
They go
a
down.
wide tunnel that is blocked by rubble.
Okay. Does Zero think it would be possible for him to climb up this?
You can make an athletics check to climb.
Can I do that this turn, or is it a
Yeah, you can.
athletics? Was it?
Yeah.
It's nice.
3-0.
That's right. Zero tries, but his old man strength fails him. It was a
old is actually
DC 5. It was a DC 5.
I'll get it next time.
You must be like over 100 years old. Were you alive before the war?
he's like 60,
he's a half-
right?
Well, no, he's a half elf. So if he's 60, that's like middle aged.
Oh, true, I guess.
So
Yeah,
like
Zero-
he technically
Zero
was
is middle aged. He's like he's 7.
yes, he's only middle aged. We keep calling him old man, but he's actually like middle aged. Otherwise, he was born before the war started.
Uh,
Back in my day.
Rhoda,
Back in my day, no one was fighting yet.
Rhoda, it's your turn.
Fuck it through the whole war.
You're muted.
Sorry, thank you. I'm going to move my Echo up into combat. And I'm then going to do... an attack. Oh, whoops, a daisy. Why is it not rolling? Oh, wrong character. Sorry. So, attack. Hold on. So, sorry, D&D's mucking up. It's not launching rolls.
Did you refresh or something? Because you'll have to
come
push
on.
the extension button again.
Yeah, so I'm refreshing it now. I'm not gonna redo this extension because this thing's just something mucked up. Okay, let's try that again. Virtual tabletop not found. Okay, please. I just skipped my turn. I need to fix this.
Did you? If it says virtual tabletop not found, you need to press the extension button.
Yeah, I've done
Yeah?
it. It's still not working. Yeah. Which is
I'll roll
what's-
for it. I'll roll for you. Hey, 2 attacks.
You can use your. You can use. You've got the same attacks on Foundry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll just,
28. I got a 28 and
Ooh,
a 12.
That's good timing, boys and girls. I just got an email saying that I paid for Sirenscape, so it didn't cut us off halfway through.
Oh, nice. Why are my attacks not here?
You can just do Foundry attacks until your next turn.
Yeah. I'm trying to find him on my thing that I can't see him.
So click on your token and it appears in the top left corner.
Yep.
You get inventory.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha. My clock was blocking it.
Your what was?
Uh,
Sorry,
yep.
what?
The clock?
Oh, okay. I totally heard something else without the L. Oh, that was cool.
Alright. You hit with the first attack. Second misses.
Take misses? Okay. And then I'll attack with my... Well, I can actually use my bonus action.
You have a torch in
You're
your hand.
holding a torch.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what does that... Yeah, true. Oh, cool. That's me done.
You can
hand.
still attack
With
with
a
the
torch.
torch? No.
You make an improvised attack.
I'm not
with
gonna
the
take it. Nah, it's alright.
Alright. Cool. The Hobgoblin, yeah, he takes the hit from the first one as he gets around his defenses. He's, ugh. Face me without your tricks, you coward! Rook, it's your turn.
I'll come around the corner with my bot. Whoops. Oh damn, can't quite reach Alice. That's okay. I'll throw my third rock at that dude.
Sleep up there in the north.
Rhoda duck!
Bloody hell.
Alright, that is a miss. The magic stone just deflects off his shield.
Yes. You fucker!
Alice, it's your turn.
Oh, what does
What?
Alice want to do? I can't stand the same space as your echo, can I?
No.
It takes up a whole thing. Bugger. All right. Well. All right, then. Alice will cast. She'll like bring back her head and then let out a breath of acid into the guy casting dragon's breath on the creature. I need you to do both the echo and him need to do a dexterity saving throw.
All right. You ping
Cool,
Dragon's
my
Breath in the
DC
chat
is-
for me.
I certainly can. I think I just did.
If you have your shield and sword
Fuck
drawn,
me.
you will not be able to cast that.
Oh, how come?
Because it has somatic and material components. You don't have a free hand.
Ah, good call. Okay. Well then, I will. Alright, well then I will just. God, I'm just gonna bull rush in them. I'm just gonna charge forwards and bull rush him. Go
Okay.
through my teammate and bull rush him. I've got nothing else
You
I
typically
can do.
can just go straight through the echo, so
All right. Roll a athletics check.
Okay. That's not gonna be very good at all. But we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, 12.
12 versus his 22. He just rebukes you, and you get pushed backwards.
I can't occupy the same square.
Zero.
Zero's gonna be like, okay. And he's gonna like try and like jump and climb up again.
Hey! No, that's not his check.
You did it.
it!
He's
You did
doing
it.
it.
do it.
And he's
Alright.
gonna peek in.
You peek into the room. You see what appears to be several captives sitting there in shackles.
That's
Zero's
what
gonna be like, he's like gonna, mime at them to be quiet.
You don't see any response from them because they can't see you.
Ah,
They just hear your footsteps coming into the room and they just sort of like cringe against the wall.
I'm gonna creep over here. See that guy. Can I still cast a spell or something, or is that?
Yeah, do you want to roll stealth? Are you trying to be unseen by the hobgoblin? Or
He's like fighting someone, right? I'm
yeah,
not-
but if roll a stealth check if you don't want him to notice you.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, fair enough.
13. Okay. What would you like to cast?
Something spicy.
Do that explodey one.
I'm just gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Ooh. What's is it con or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
Can I pick up like like an iron nail off the ground, and be like,
Can you just pick it in the chat? Oh, you already have. He has failed. So he is paralyzed for the duration is up to a minute. On the end of each of his turns, he could make. All right, cool. Yeah, you see behind him
God damn it, his turn next.
from behind. Oh, for some reason, Alice, in front of you, the hobgoblin just seizes up and goes rigid. You see his eyes go wide.
This would be a great opportunity for me to run up and just drop kick him. That's all I could think.
Unfortunately, it's his turn now.
Is that the end of his turn?
End of his turn.
End of his turn. All right, he can do nothing. And he makes wisdom saving
Come
throw.
on. Come on.
He got a 22. He sort of like snaps out of it, shakes his head, and turns around and looks at you very angrily, Zero.
Shit.
Rona, it's your turn.
Bonus action, I'm going to switch places with my echo. And attack this guy. How close is Zero? Is he base to base? Do I get
Uh,
I'm 10
advantage?
feet away.
Oh, okay. No advantage. So attack.
Damn it. Get him out of the hallway so I can actually do it.
Alright, 13 damage, followed by... Oh, actually, sorry, they both missed.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. Wow. I wanted to drop my torch as well. Can I drop the torch?
Yeah, you can drop torch.
Yeah, I dropped the torch. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, he expertly parries both of your attacks.
Am I able to drop the torch and pull up my Wakizashi as well? Is that...
Yeah.
Can it all be done in one go?
Yep.
Yep, so I do that.
He grins
Bring it on.
through his teeth and attacks you, Ronan. Sort of there, he was turning around to sort of encroach on Zero, and then when you just like switch places with your Echo, he like turns back, like looks at the BS steel blade that you're holding, and just like a little smirk as he takes on the challenge. First, he tries to shield bash you. A 13 to hit, you just just like put the shoulder back in, take the hit, and you are not damaged. So he tries it again. Again, you just rebuke it, you sidestep, you just like Sparta kick him back, and out of frustration, he lashes out with his longsword. He misses with his longsword too.
Immovable robot.
You sidestep his longsword attack. Rook, it's your turn.
I'm going to bonus action. Unless I want to. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to twist the underslung launcher on my prosthetic arm and fire above the heads of Ronan and Alice.
Yeah.
To kind of here in the room.
Yeah.
Cast Fairy Fire. I don't know you're there, dude.
Zero, make a reflex saving throw. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, dex save. That's a fail.
What's the DC?
15.
15. The hobgoblin passed. Zero has failed. And
Zero is covered in a purple dust.
and the prisoner laying on the ground next to Zero also failed. It's become like she shrieks as she becomes covered in like painless purple fire. She's like, like patting us, trying to pat herself out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I do love how Rook just seems to hurt so many innocent people.
I don't do it on purpose.
That's the best part.
Alright, I will bonus action to just scoop up 3 more stones off the ground. And then move myself. Sans bot. Can you move the bot back, Josh? I can't seem to like detach myself from it.
Is he?
He's on me.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Yeah. I'll just move up and leave the bot there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alice, it's your turn.
Well, I can't do anything here at all. So, what will Alice do? It's an action. Yeah, I mean, honestly, at the moment, Alice can't do anything. She can't do anything at range. All she is magic at close range. So she's going to put a hand on Ronan and cast haste on him.
Oh, what does that do?
Willing creature you see within range until the spell ends. The target's speed is doubled. It gains a +2 to AC. It has advantage on dexterity saving throws. It grows additional actions each of its
Oh my god.
own.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So I wanted to cast it myself, and you know whatever. But I guess because Ronan stood in the way, I guess I'm gonna have to do it. Literally, I was like waiting for him to attack the thing, and I was gonna get in there, but no, Ronan steps in. It's like, well, fuck, right? You know what? Fuck this, fuck that.
You can only the fine print is you can only make one attack with that extra action.
I drop my rapier to do it, cast it, and then I pick it back up.
So Josh, essentially, I can make 3 attacks then, right? With haste. My 2 normal attacks and then the plus
And
one
then
from, one attack from my
another
weapon.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So you can make 4 attacks.
No, just 3. Just 3. I only got
Just 3.
Just 3.
Only 3.
Only.
It's only while I concentrate. So watch your words, Ronan.
True.
Zero, it's your turn.
Does flanking give advantage if we're base to base?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna step up behind this dude. I'm like, it didn't have to be this way, and I'm gonna cast Inflict Wounds on him.
Oh.
All right.
Oh
The
no.
big boy. Where's the crit?
Oh!
This poor guy, he just
Wait.
wants to live. Oh, that's a lot of
That's
damage.
spicy.
That is so spicy.
28, boy. Alright. Yeah, he howls in pain as Zero drains some of the life out of him.
Even Zero's doing damage now.
Turns around with utter fury on his face. Takes a longsword swing at Zero with advantage because Zero's glowing with purple fire.
God
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
Kyle. Fuck.
He got a,
Oh no, please.
he got a
Please
crit.
don't get killed at one go. Oh!
You gotta roll that damage live. Roll that damage live to us.
It is
How much HP have you got, Zero?
23 damage.
Oh,
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's fine.
Nothing.
shut up, Zero. You're fine.
I had 59 HP.
Oh, hey, oh, wait, sorry. That's I
Yes,
forgot.
that's
This
rude.
that was adding up his 2 types of damage. Sorry, it is 12 damage. Well,
Ah,
12 damage.
you're fine, Zero. Shut up.
Barely a flesh wound.
Yeah, it's barely bloody anything.
And then he attempts to shield bash Zero to knock him to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Advantage.
No, do it to Ronan so I can stand over him.
That is a hit. You take 5 bludgeoning damage, Zero. Give me a strength saving throw.
Nah.
You are knocked prone,
Does that mean I don't get advantage now?
and then he tries to coup de grace you, just like plunges his blade down at you.
Oh shit.
Bruh.
He hits. You take 5 damage.
Ah, close.
Damn, that was a close catch. Yeah.
Ronan, it's your turn.
Those.
I'm assuming since now Zero's prone, I don't get advantage.
No.
Damn, that is unfortunate. In that case, I'm going to just go 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack.
2 natural ones.
2 natties.
Wow,
Yeah,
2 natty ones, really? Fucking hell.
All right,
Fucking
you
wasting a spell on you.
got 1 hit in for 12 damage.
Holy shit, this dude's AC's insane.
A 23 wasn't a hit?
No,
Holy
he
fuck.
uses his parry reaction to make it a miss.
Oh, shit.
Oh, nice. Ronan's a little bit impressed, to be honest.
And he takes 12 damage.
Here,
Yeah, this guy seems to really, seems to be displaying like great martial skill. He's just been thrown off a little off kilter by the surprise attack from Zero, and he's just angry now.
I'm tempted to run around the other side, but ugh.
Why don't you just jump over me? How high is the ceiling?
Yeah, but I have to jump over him as well.
Yeah, I'm taller than him.
Zero, it's your turn.
No, but I can't take your spot. That's what I'm saying. Just get your Echo on the other side and teleport there.
I can stand up, right?
Yes.
I will stand up. And then... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for Inflict Wounds again.
Yeah, B.
Roll the hit, damage.
Whole.
Oh, lordy.
effect.
Oh shit.
Oh lord. He's feeling that.
Yeah, he just screams. There's like,
360!
And Zero is just unlimited power, just sucking the life out of him. You see his face becoming like gaunt. His eye sockets like sinking in. Alice, it's your turn.
Also, we should probably try not to kill him.
Oh, really?
He might have, like...
Yeah, good point. Good point. Good point.
Alice kicks a couple of rocks on the ground and just keeps concentrating. She's gonna sigh extremely loudly so Zero can hear her. That's Alice's turn. I've got no spells I can do at range that aren't that are just cantrips and stuff, which is what I would do, but yeah. It's all good.
Rook, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll just yell out. Alice! Ronan, duck!
Take an E.
And then throw a magic stone, yee, and hopefully not hit Zero.
Don't kill him!
Yeah, non-lethally
he's-
magic stone him.
I think there's a.
That's too late.
He's
I've
gonna
already
kill
thrown it. I've already
Yeah,
thrown
it's
it.
gonna be.
Oh,
death.
it's a hit for 9 damage. There's a sickly crack as the token sound of Rook executing someone with magic stone just straight into his skull.
Oh my god, every time.
I'm sorry!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Alice puts her sword away.
Yeah, even Ronan's upset because he's like came from a mad battle. He didn't do anything.
I'm sorry. Oh shit, I'm gonna go up and try and like scoop his brains back together. I'm sorry.
Look,
You sort of still yourselves for a second. You glance around, listen. You don't hear any imminent threats.
right. Well, I guess that's the end of that.
Zero's gonna turn around to the prisoner people.
Yeah, Alice is gonna step over everyone.
What was the name? Hildegard?
Hildegard.
Hildegard?
Or
It's-
is there a 14-year-old in the room?
It's the one that's on fire. She's like, I'm Hildegard.
Wait,
You're fabulous,
on
darling. Don't
fairy
worry.
fire?
Yeah, the fairy fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fairy
Yeah, okay.
fire.
Not her. She's just
Can you
terrified.
make that go away?
Yeah.
Right, it's
She's
it's
freaking
okay.
Fabulous.
Oh yeah.
Your
And-
father told us that you were missing. We're here to help you. Just calm down and
Who's the
everything's gonna be fine.
giant lady in the corner?
She's not giant.
Yeah, look at her.
She's a giant.
Hello, what's your name? How old are you?
Josh, while they're all harassing this poor wet woman, I want to search the body of this hobgoblin.
Are you from around here? I'm like shouting at her because she's like so much taller than me. Yeah, I broke Carl. I'm sorry, Josh.
What are you doing?
What sort of condition are these like captives?
Um,
And are they like chained or restrained in some way?
they are tied up. They just got like bonds around their hands and feet. They're not like super tight.
I'll untie them.
I was muted when I said this, but I'd like to search the hobgoblin for like any documents or anything. And if he has any like any signifier, like that's something that only he would have.
Like the hobgoblin was kind of like the leader of this land of people that attacked us, or was he just like a particularly apt warrior?
Yeah, I want to take all the magic items in the room.
Sorry, I missed the first half of that, Rook.
Was he? Did he seem like he was like directing people, or like the leader of this area, or like looking after the prisoners per se, like a guard, or was he more just like a good warrior that just happened to be here?
It seemed like he was the leader. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
So you, Ronan,
Yes.
on the hobgoblin. You don't find anything like no documents or anything like that.
Okay. Yep.
The weapons and armor he has on are like clearly of like Dakani design.
Yep.
So that's
Um.
those. He is.
It's.
Yeah.
No, you go. You go. Sorry.
He's wearing like a chain and medallion around his neck, with Dakani inscriptions on it. It seems to be made of bronze.
Cool. So was he wearing a helmet by any chance?
He was not. No.
Okay, alright, I'll take the medallion then. Essentially, all I want to do is I want to take it so I can prove to the merchant that we have taken care of the problem, or at least taken care of the leader, to try and get some money out of him.
Okay.
Yeah, so just like a signifier to show that we've done it, you know, because I'm not gonna chop his head off and take that into town. That's weird.
Yeah, even for Ronan, that's a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Even he thinks that's strange, carrying dismembered head throughout town.
The condition the prisoners are in, Zero, just they like they seem like they've been slightly beaten, and they've had a rough few days. But they seem, they're stable, and they can communicate.
I'm just gonna ask them kind of like, do they know why they were kidnapped? Like, what did these guys want with you?
Are they all young?
No, there's the man is like middle aged. The man and woman are both middle aged. The girl is obviously 14. I don't know what they wanted with us. They always speak in Goblin. I didn't understand anything they said.
So they never asked you anything, or?
No, they surprised me in the street. Hit me in the back of the head. And everything kind of went dark for a while.
Was there ever anyone else here, like any other prisoners or any other like non-goblin or hobgoblin folks?
I don't think so. I mean, I couldn't really. It's been dark the entire time, so I couldn't see anything.
And you didn't overhear anything else while you've been imprisoned, or is it they can answer that question.
No. Can we please get out of here?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll get you out of here in a second. Is there any connection between the three of you? Like, why were you three taken?
Well, I don't know. It could have been they've been trying to shake me down occasionally at the store. Protection money or something like that, but I always refused to pay.
And what about you? Look at the older woman.
Same. I run a florist. They've been after my money for weeks.
Okay, alright, I think I can see the pattern here. Alright, well come on, let's
Let us leave.
Just remember, you're not freed. More like under new management.
I'll smack him over the back of the head.
I'm just kidding.
Ignore him.
and then I want to check out the room that I bypassed while the fight was going on.
I can't see.
It just appears to be like the leader's quarters. It's got the fanciest furniture, big bear rug on the floor, nice hammock.
Any notes or anything?
Yeah, any personal possessions or anything like that?
There is no notes.
Incriminating documents?
No. You do find a large amount of coin stashed
Oh,
in his drawers.
perfect.
of course, we leave that behind.
Huh?
I was just waiting for your reaction.
It's like at this point in time, we actually can't get home, so we need money.
You find 140 platinum pieces.
Oh.
Whoa!
Each or total?
Total.
Each. No, it's each. Each. Yeah.
That's all mine. 140.
Well, that's 35.
I will distribute it later.
35 each. You can keep the 5.
I will distribute it later. You
35
guys
each,
didn't go
we
in there.
keep the 5.
What is this? Can I see anything past the rubble, or is it like totally obscured?
It's totally obscured. It looks like, yeah, it goes down, and it's a long tunnel that leads into somewhere.
I don't have. any
Does it look like it would be possible to clear it?
It does. It looks like it would take some time and some work, but yes.
You thinking what I'm thinking, Sarah?
Probably not.
Okay.
Why, Alice? What were you thinking?
Well, we don't have to take
Can I
these
cast
3.
detect thoughts on Alice?
In her okay, I'm just gonna allow it to happen because I'm thinking so hard about it. She's literally thinking of not taking these 3 back and just making them clear this for us so we can move on.
No, absolutely. Not.
Wow, and Roan is the psycho. Okay, sure.
Yeah, no, that was just something I was thinking. Like Alice, but yeah, it's a possibility.
How can we just take them? But
Yeah, we can return.
I can't get over there. Oh no, is it possible to get to this side over here? Josh, my marker isn't working for some reason. But where Alice is, to level those stairs, the north west corner. I can't move my
yeah,
token
you
for
could
some
just
reason.
walk around it. It's just another like stairs area.
Oh yeah, okay, it's just the stairs. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm cool to go. Escort these people out. Do they need to be carried or anything like that, or can they walk by themselves?
Yeah, they're capable of walking. Yeah,
Alright,
yeah,
cool.
You undo their bounds. They get up and follow you out as you escort them. Out the front, you see Parker and the other sentinels standing there. There's a few goblins have sort of gathered and they're like looking at what's happening. Parker is holding the little alchemist goblin by the throat. He's like squirming around. He turns around and sees you guys coming out. He's like, you lose something.
No, I wanted to kill that one. Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. Eventually.
Yeah, he might be useful, Parker. Thanks for catching him. Unfortunately, the kid kind of
He blew his brains out.
killed the rest of the witnesses.
I didn't mean to.
Straight with the stone. You know, every
I didn't
time.
mean to.
It's a kill shot.
I didn't mean to.
Right. Well, should we get
Does
out
it
of
a
here?
lot. Let's get out of here.
Certainly.
He sets the alchemist goblin down. Just like gives him a little like slap across the back of the head.
I thought we wanted to ask him some questions.
Well, go ahead and ask. Better make it quick.
What were you doing with the people in there? Why were you kidnapping?
Roll persuasion check. Here.
Wait.
Can I give him advantage if I punch the goblin in the face?
Oh, you were thinking what I was thinking.
Yes.
Okay. Alice will punch him in the face. Well, come on, Zero.
You're not very persuasive, Alice.
You're the one rolling. I'm the one punching.
They wouldn't pay us.
Alright, fine. And that collapsed tunnel in there, where does that go?
I don't know. It was collapsed when we moved in.
Punch in the face.
Oh. Yeah, and Ronan's the psycho.
Yeah. Rona's watching it a little bit like, oh, didn't think she had it in her.
Well,
Well, I thought you were
good
going to ask
job, and
another question.
I'll like shoo him away. Get out of here.
No, he threw a fireball at me.
He just like pushes
If we
his
see
way
you
through the crowd.
again-
He's already gone by the time. If we see, he's gone.
To be fair, if the intruders came into my home, I'd probably throw a fireball at them as well.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
We probably. I feel like if we walk away, they're just gonna fucking take up residence here again. We're gonna have to do another goblin purge.
What, you want to tell them to get out of the city?
We'll just.
Okay, how about this?
Or,
Ronan is
or
gonna-
you leave
they-
them in the city. You leave them in the city to do what they want, but they can clearly see there are consequences for actions now.
Yeah, but and then as soon as we leave,
Alright, so Ronan's going to pull out the gold medallion that he took off the hobgoblin.
Mm.
I'm assuming there's like a bunch of goblins still around, right? Like all gathered to see what all the noise and stuff was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your leader has been killed. You're no longer safe here. You can remain if you will, but know that the guards will be coming. So my suggestion is to grab all the positions you can and leave the city. But you have been warned. Good luck.
And just gonna walk past the crowd. So not threatening him, just to give him a nice little warning.
All right. I think we will finish it there for the night, guys.
Yay! How exciting, boys! That was, I like that. That was a
Those
nice
damn
dungeon crawl.
goblins.
The XP tonight is 1100.
Oh wow.